up? What up, what up, what up, guys? Welcome to the Monday midday message live. Did I say it right, girl? I had to make sure I had it right. You heard me. Didn't I say the Monday midday message in the building, man? A girl is back in this thing. Let me make sure I lower my voice here. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me, but I also want to make sure. Look, let me go ahead and get y'all on out the way. Let me go and cleanse this energy. You feel me? How y'all feeling? Okay, I checked in on y'all this AM. Okay, I'm checking back in on y'all this midday. How y'all feeling? Y'all almost finished with the day, with the work today for a group of you, and then for another group of you, y'all might just be getting y'all day started. Yeah, we finna get into it though, real quick. We're gonna get into it. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, guys. Back in this thing. Y'all already know what it is. Bob Marley, what up? I see you. Hey, man, y'all drop your zodiac signs below in the chat as you come into the building here, man. Y'all know what it is. Don't y'all know? Go ahead and share the live for me. Share the live with a friend or a family member or something. Get the message in. What y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Look. Guys, if you I'm on all platforms here, YouTube, everywhere, TikTok where it don't stop, the book and all of that. Hey, is it Mandela? Hey, girl, drop your zodiac sign. I'm doing good. How y'all doing? Yeah. Tap the screen if you with me here. Big Sag gang in the building, man. Let's see what we got going on. Happy birthday. I done pulled out y'all. Okay, y'all, look, big Taurus in the building. Look now, Mandela, y'all be so sweet. Tauruses begin to the bed. Look, a Taurus woman have been took care of that whole man, baby. Look, Taurus do that. Taurus don't be playing with that. I love it though. But a lot of times Taurus women, you welcome, Bob. Taurus women they got to take advantage of though. They love to spoil their man, baby. Look, they don't mind it. Look, that's that masculinity energy though. So now, what you want, Mandela? Look, are you looking for a more? Look, you want to step back into your more feminine role here, cause you be finding these ones here that ain't up to par. You feel like you're gonna have to take care of them for the rest of your life. Yeah, somebody had to move on, date night, look, cycles. Yeah, for a group of y'all was going like back and forth with a cycle here, fate, karma, something ending and something beginning here. Okay, yeah, somebody had to move on from cycles. You were in this back and forth, chosen in the building. Y'all had to deal with these cycles back and forth. Y'all needed to move on and close the door. Somebody was unavailable for y'all emotionally. Y'all didn't go out on a lot of dates. The way that y'all connected was either like actually, in the bedroom at the house, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have, dinner or something like that, but y'all didn't have a lot of dates. This ain't what you wanted. You want to be courted. Hell, y'all want to go out on dates or something like that. Yeah, so for a group of you, I feel like y'all are closing. You're learning to close cycles on people who just want to Netflix and chill. You closing cycles on people who, you know what I'm saying, don't want nothing real, long term or stable. You know what I mean? People who just want to cut straight to the chase and get in the bed. Like, you gonna have to work for this pool. What I say, y'all? You gonna have to work for this. I don't know what you think this is. You don't want to take me out on no dates. This person thought that shoot it was sweet over there with you because at first you didn't say nothing, you didn't speak up about it. As long as you were spending time with this person was good for you or something like that. But then the situation got real comfortable. You getting a little too damn comfortable now, baby. Some of y'all had to realize this person wasn't going to open up to you emotionally either. Let's see. What we got going out here, y'all? You ended something with somebody. You shocked their head. Look, you caught them off guard. It could have been an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And they were karmic because they coming in reverse. That means they went upright or something like that. They wasn't standing and they ain't working on themselves a little bit. They need some healing. Okay. A Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, you had to move on from that you closed the cycle with. Somebody that didn't even, like I said, y'all didn't go out. This person didn't like like they weren't romantic, no flowers, no dates. Like this person did the minimum here, okay? Earth sign, okay. Let's see. They needed to grow up, baby. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, water sign. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Placements. But this one was upright though. Hey, Casey. Look, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio could have something to do with it. You could be this sign. The person could have been this sign. You could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with the unhealed karmic Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Somebody was stubborn. They were egotistical. You kept trying to work with them. You got tired of going over and over in cycles with them. You know what? Don't worry about it no more, bro. You pieced out on them, okay? You was like, don't worry about it. I got me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Somebody else. Uh-oh. Look. Uh-uh. Okay, so some of you guys are in manifestation mode and y'all manifesting someone else. Yes, that's what I'm talking about here. Okay, y'all are manifesting someone else for a group of you. Now, I want you guys, I got it two ways because somebody was in the middle of y'all mess. This past person, I got two messages for you guys. Take it as it applies. Uh, hey, look, it was a third party that was manipulating this ex of yours. There's a third party play. They kind of went back with their ex or kind of was talking to like an ex friend, a baby mama or something like that. So they kind of were pulling the strings behind the scenes, if you will, with this ex here. I ain't talking about that one. For that applies for some of y'all. And then for a group of y'all are manifesting someone else to come into the play because you're tired of dealing with these type of situations where you dealing with men and women that putting you in third party situations. You know what I'm saying? You're manifesting on up out of that energy here. Again, you're closing cycles here with dealing with these type of people that put you in third party situations. You're manifesting your way on up out of there. People who don't see your value, they think they could just give you the bare minimum and you just gonna settle and take what they gonna give you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Pooh. She says she love hello, gorgeous. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Marcy. Okay, Marcy on the book. Robin says, love your energy. I appreciate it, Pooh. Casey said, you make me laugh all the time. I adore your humor. You be on point. Appreciate it. I try. All my life I did have to fight. I ain't got to fight no more. God is in the building on the top. Every time I come in here, you in my business. I can't help it. That's my job to be in your business. I love my job. That's why I couldn't wait to get back home and get back live just to get in y'all business. I'm like, baby, come on so I get back home. The spirit telling me to get back home now. Look, somebody's spying. They dealing with challenges. Somebody needed to heal here. And they spying on you. Somebody out trying to be all in your business because they're struggling right now. Okay, so this ex here, they spying on you. They looking at you on the gram, or on book, on talk, on all the social medias if you ain't got them blocked. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're spying on you because they going through it. They ain't did the healing. They ain't worked on themselves like they should have. Yeah, okay. Somebody doing their research on you, poo poo. I don't know why they need to get back. They didn't make a decision. I feel like they didn't make a decision while with you to heal or move forward with you, so they got left behind. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What we got? What else? This person sitting up here spying on you. Uh-oh. Okay, somebody who was still trying to figure this the one that you thought that was both ways, that was on the down low, that was DL, that was what I'm saying. They was a little confused. That one. You told this person they need to figure themselves out here. You kind of questioned it a little bit. They moved a little suspect just a little tiny bit. Okay, for a group of you. This could have been an earth sign. Virgo towards a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I got so far. Somebody's still trying to figure themselves out because they ain't worked on their inner child healing. Some of them, was traumatized or abused as a child, and so that affects the way that they feel. And so they're trying to figure themselves out. Do I want to play for this team or that team? It's 2025. I can play for both teams, but they ain't realized that they can come out. Y'all, I'm just saying, in 2025, if you confused, baby, I need you to Get your life together, baby. Get your life. You said enough is enough. Jonathan said it's the this is all the time. That's why I shine, baby. That is hilarious. The person still trying to figure themselves. Not they spying on you. What they spying on you? They playing for the same team you playing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this with y'all. Not today. It's too early in the week, bro. It's just the top of the week. And I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't fooling with y'all today, man. Y'all told me to pick up these cards. I ain't picked up these cards in a long time. I'm about to put them back. This person had gambling problems. This person had addictions and bad finances. This person like to play the lottery, play slot machines. They like to go to casinos. This person likes to drink. They like to smoke. You know what I mean? Yeah, this person be making the money, but be spending it on their addictions or something like that. They'll take that whole check and go to the liquor store or something like that. What about paying? You not hungry? No, the liquor is mine. You know that one. Uh-uh. You put distance between yourself with this person, baby. You moved away from this person. This person was dangerous. This person was reckless. This person was willing to risk it all, and you was like, you gotta know when to hold on, know when to fall down, know when to walk away. This person ain't know when to walk away, so hell, you had to walk away. Yo, this person was gambling the daggone money away, talking about they could make back double. That's the rent money, bro. Put that back. James, put that back. Y'all, let me stop. Okay, I've had too much fun in here with y'all. Somebody like to take risks and gamble y'all daggone light money away. Talking about on damn dual. I'm not been on that damn football. What it is, that damn. I'm not with y'all today. Okay, look. Okay, somebody health issues could arise. I need y'all to make sure. Whew, that was funny, y'all. That was funny. Look, I need to make sure y'all got to make sure y'all health is in check. Health issues could arise. Take your ass to the doctor. Do not ignore anything. And I feel like for a group of you, this person that you were connected to, they have health issues that they ignored. Okay, let's see about this health issue though. Let's see. I'm more concerned about that, not this person in the back over here, because we already know where that's at. Yeah, I got vacation coming out. Some of y'all traveling. Y'all done packed your bags or something like that. Road trip or what y'all doing? Okay, somebody's traveling. Uh-oh. So somebody could have like a health scare while you're traveling here. So if you plan on a vacation like sometime soon, make sure you check yourself, your blood pressure and all that. Make sure you should check that now. I don't want you to been stroking out while you vacationing. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. You could be traveling to your partner, with your partner. You could be an earth sign. I mean, a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries here. Okay. You could have fire sign placement, sun, moon, rise of Venus, or something like that. Yeah. If you plan on going traveling for the holidays, or traveling with your bae, traveling to bae to go visit bae or something like that, because y'all at a distance. Some of y'all doing some long distance dating with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, or something like that. You said he did, Janet. He did have an emergency, a health scare while y'all was out. What? Damn. Yeah. And then let me see, y'all. This is a narcissist, y'all. Here we go. This was a narcissist you was dealing with. Okay. Yeah. Somebody who was full of themselves. Look at themselves in the mirror and think they bigger. They see somebody else. You be like, bro, I don't see what you see, but okay. This person was entitled, arrogant, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, abusive, verbally, mentally, gaslighting, all of that, baby. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got everybody out on the board, but air signs, I think, but Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Let me see what we got going on. Mercury retrograde, we just passed. Okay, we just got through Mercury retrograde. Y'all could have dealt with in November A lot of electrical issues. You could have had car issues. You was missing emails, texts, messages. You text me, I ain't get that message. You know what I'm saying? You missed a lot of emails. Normally it happens, about 3 weeks out. So November was definitely a lot of miscommunication, a lot of delays, especially in travel. If you was trying to travel around that time, it definitely was not a good time. Hey, Ladybug, what's up, poo? Hey, y'all. Yeah. So everything like just was haywire in the month of November for the Mercury retrograde. Now we back right. Let's see what we got going on now. We back right now. We flowing now. Some of y'all could have had car issues. Get your cars checked out, your tires and all of that. It's getting cold. So when the weather changes, depending on where you guys are, if you're dealing with cold weather, get them tires checked. The tire pressure go down when it get cold. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get that air in them tires. Go on and make sure your battery, the cold weather up there in the north, they kill your battery, ain't it? So make sure you got your good battery going. You know what I mean? Make sure your car is up and running and doing well, and maintenance here on your car after this Mercury retrograde, okay? Oh, ladybug, ain't you ladybug? Look, ain't this a ladybug? Hey, that's so funny. Luck is on your side here, guys. Okay, luck is on your side. I like that. Okay, let's see. The answer is yes, whatever you was asking. Okay, air sign, there we go. Okay, so luck could be on your side if you have an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini placement. Okay. Yeah, luck, whatever that you're asking, spirit of the answer is yes or something like that. Let's see. Yeah. That was so funny earlier. Okay, so some of y'all are questioning, should you be moving? Some of you guys are relocating. Some of y'all about to move in with your partner or something like that. You having to change your residence. Some of y'all are relocating. Some air signs could be relocating. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius or something are thinking about relocating. Okay, you're moving. Are you moving in with your partner? Are you moving in by yourself? What you doing? Yeah. Okay. So y'all moving. So air signs are on the move. Okay, during this season, they are on the move. Let's see. Okay, what we got going on? That was so funny with that ex though, baby. A gold digger. Let me see now. Commitment. Patience. Okay, so for a group of you, have some patience. It looks like you're going to have a commitment, or a serious commitment could be on the rise. You got to have patience because you asking for the shit now. Like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Oh my God, oh my God. And spirit say just a few more months. I told y'all to be looking around a month. If you're single and you're looking to be in a relationship, I told y'all to be looking around the month of March. And it say just a few more months, right? What, we in December? That's what I'm saying. So just a few more months here. Good things come to those who wait. Things are getting serious here. Some of you guys could be leveling up in a commitment if you're already in a commitment. So say if y'all been dating and y'all been talking, okay, this person wants to get serious. This person may want to move in together. This person may want to propose to you, okay? And then for a group of you who are single, look, by the time of March, you should be having somebody new into your energy here, stirring up them emotions, poo-poo. Gold digger came out slick on the side in the verse, so I feel like they're not going to be a gold digger. I feel like you dealt with a lot of people who were like gold diggers that just took from you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Yeah. So some of y'all could have a commitment coming in. If you guys are single, baby, look at the mingle, baby. Ladybug said, I need that. Okay, period. Clock that. She said, I need that. Okay, you said, damn, just a few more months. How about tomorrow? Info said, I need that like ASAP, right? Where is it? Where they at? Yeah, you said, I need that tomorrow. Let's see. They ain't playing for real. It's something else you need to do. Hold on. What's your zodiac sign info? Drop your zodiac signs below. Is it Jothanet? You said I had to get away from the narcissist. Yeah, and it's a level of healing that you need to do when you got away from that narcissist too. Because I find that once you leave a narcissist, you attract another one right behind it to see if you learn their damn lesson. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, what the hell? Is it the same person? And sometimes it do be the same spirit. That be that same entity that's following you to see if you learn your lesson. They be following you. I'm so serious. You'll be like, damn, I just dated somebody like you that just mimics you. Like, that's weird, isn't it? Virgo. Okay, you a Virgo. Not if you switch it on them. Okay, Lilith, period. Clock that. I like that, poo-poo. I like that. Big Cancer in the building. Kalila, is it Khalil? Is it Khalil? Kalila Bracy? Is it? Big Cancer in the building. Mandela said, right. I'm just saying. I love my cancers. Let me see something for cancers real quick. Cancers. Uh-oh. Cancers, don't start with that now, baby. Okay, somebody try to do a love spell on you. Uh-oh, cancers. If this ain't you trying to do no damn love spell, somebody try to do a love spell, a pregnancy spell. Okay, pregnancy in reverse. Somebody's expecting, somebody is not expecting. So if you might have a pregnancy spell, something like that, you was like, whoo, thank God. Okay, yeah, you ain't pregnant. Somebody not expecting. Somebody did some spell work like womb magic, I'm getting. Oh, who is this? Somebody did some womb magic on somebody, so it's hard for you to conceive. Your sacral chakra is blocked. Who it is? Your sacral chakra is blocked. Who it is? Okay, I see Taurus in the building. I see Virgo. Oh, we got the Earth sign in the building. Dang, y'all heavy. Okay, big Gemini gang. Look, do you love Gemini? Love shoes. They love fashion and clothes and shit. Don't they always? They got a shoe fetish. Aquarius sun, Sagittarius moon, Scorpio rising, Leo north node, and under full attack. Well, Aquarius for sure. With the Sag moon though, right? We're in Sagittarius season here, right? So it's going to be important. Then the Scorpio rising, we just got out of Scorpio season. So this is your time here to kind of find that balance within yourself here. This is a time to actually put things in motion and into action here. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius too. Aquarius has been trying to move. You said my tubes tied, no babies. You know what? I said that too. My tubes tied too. But look, I seen today on Insta on the gram, right? They had it was a video that this couple, he was 63, y'all. She was 55, and she was pregnant. Do you understand, babe? She was 55. He was 63. They only been together a year, first of all. Second of all, her tools been tied for 17 years. Excuse me, tied and burnt. And she still conceived, y'all. Was it 20? No, I'm sorry. It was 23 years later. She got pregnant at 55 years old. Her tubes had been tied and she still got pregnant. I was like, excuse me? They was getting ready to buy a dog. They was getting ready to buy a dog. You know what I'm saying? To keep somebody in there. And she ended up getting pregnant. So look, I'm just saying anything is possible. Don't think that nothing is too big for God to manifest and show out on your ass. Okay. God will do that. Doubt it if you want to. I'm just saying. Okay. I was like, dang. They still marching. Them soldiers was take me through there. 63, you still gonna be tired as hell trying to run behind that child, ain't it? Yeah, you gonna be yo. Oh my gosh, that is your fourth child is 23, and that's when I tied my two. Oh wow, okay. You've been celibate for 3 years. You had a baby at 45? Oh, okay. So you trying to say what you trying to say? Yeah, my two's been tied for 18 years. I'm 42. What y'all say? You think God will do it? I don't know. I said, fuck them kids. I got a grandbaby now. You know what I'm saying? I got another. I got other stuff. Look now. I don't know if y'all know. If I end up being pregnant, that's a miracle right there. I tell you straight up. You feel me? You be like, damn. She be real. That's real. She talking that real. Okay, look. The number 1 could be significant. 7 could be significant. You could be a life path 1 or 7. Your birthday could be on the 7th or the 1st. January could be significant. July could be significant. Cancer, Leo energy. Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Something about y'all tapping into your masculine energy here. A masculine needs to have some discipline here. Father, masculinity, okay, father figure, a masculine here needs to create some type of strategy to gain some discipline here. Okay, so if you some divine masculines out there that you tapping in with me, Okay, it's something about you need to gain some discipline. Go to the gym, get your head back working out. You know what I'm saying? Normally, masculines here, in order for them to gain some type of discipline, normally they go work out, go to the gym, something that we'll be like, no. But for masculines here, to get back focused here, to get back grounded here, to gain some discipline here. Okay, you need to gain some discipline so you can stand up and have that strength here. Yeah, inspiration here. It's time to take the bull by the horns or something like that, especially. Yeah, so for my masculines, it's time for you to gain some type of discipline. Okay, you need to sit down somewhere and settle down then. You have 5 grandbabies. Oh my goodness. That is so wow. Well, isn't that just a darling blessing? They say children are blessing, but them children be getting all your damn nerve now. I had 3. I'm just saying. You in your 40s, you be wanting to enjoy it. I'm just saying. You be wanting to enjoy yourself. Look, they're arousing. Okay, so somebody got some shocking news here. You could be 51. A shock, some crisis happened. Something that was dramatic or unpredictable here. Something that shocked or shook you. Shook your foundation. Okay, so you were dealing with some masculine who was a little reckless here. They had to get a wake-up call. They had to, they had to get a shake up here because they lack discipline here. And they supposed to be be a father figure or authoritative and masculine here. Like they're supposed to have some type of strength to lead you, to protect you. Mm, yeah. So they might have didn't stand up to some. Oh, we finna find out before I say it. Give me one more. They ain't stand up to somebody. They could be somebody they needed to put in their place, and they didn't. Okay. Let's see. Give me one more. Something happened because they didn't prepare. Like this person didn't strategize with their relation. I feel like either something about their relationship and how it is relating to their family. Um, this masculine may feel put in the middle of, my family and maybe the woman that got my child, or the woman I'm with and my friends, my group of friends or something like that don't really rock with them like that. Like it's something, hold on, we finna find out, y'all. Like, take it as it applies. Y'all know where it fit for y'all. Like this man, they were supposed to have cut somebody off or put them in their place when they came for you or something like that. They were supposed to have put them in their place and they didn't. Okay, they didn't. And so because they did it, you had to go ahead and shake it up. You left. It shocked them here with the arousing. It shocked them here. Yeah, and they lost out with abundance in reverse. 55. This person could be 55. You could be 55. I have abundance in reverse. This is what's shocking to them. Because they lack discipline. Because they were reckless for a group of you. Because they were impulsive. Because they did not have a backbone to stand up for you, for their partner, for their lover. Okay. They got shot. They got a shock here. They thought that if they left you or did you dirty, backstabbed you in some type of way, betrayed you in some type of way, the shock that they're getting here is it karma's then spun that wheel here and hitting their pockets with the abundance. See, abundance is in reverse here. That's what's shocking to them. I feel like with plenty, look, with generosity, fertility, inner riches, reaping rewards, this person has no harvest to reap at this time. So they planted bad seeds. So, okay, baby. So if this person did you dirty, right? They don't have nothing, like they planted bad seeds and it don't work. Whoever that they went to, whoever that they decided to side to, whether it was the group of friends or the group the family members or the baby mama or the ex, like they're realizing now, had they learned discipline, had they stood up to these group of people, that they may be in a better place here with abundance. They're struggling financially. I've been doing this. This been coming out for a minute. Some of them could be struggling with unemployment. Some of them could be struggling. You know what I mean? It's something about them not putting people in their place and creating boundaries here. They needed to assert themselves. They needed to stand up as the masculine here to kind of show you, you know what I mean, that they got your back. You know what I'm saying? You didn't feel safe with this person, with this masculine I'm hearing. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. You didn't feel safe with them. They didn't make you feel safe. Okay. Yeah. This person was a jellyback. This person was a people pleaser. This person was too concerned with how he looked in the, with his group of friends, in the industry, his career industry, his profession, his family. What creative say? I'm always on point. Appreciate it, love. Thank you. Let me see. What we got going on here, y'all? What I said? Toxic environment. This person was dealing with too many lower vibrational people. They were being influenced, right, by their environment here. This is where their discipline needed to come in, ain't it? If they would have had discipline, look, it's a bad advice. Listen, look, bad advice. Listening to these damn groups of people. Lower vibration, emotional leeching, and karmic relationships. See, they had a lot of karmic relationships, karmic friendships, karmic attachments that they did not want to let go when you came into their life. They weren't ready for you when you came. They knew who you was too, but a part of them didn't want to let go of the lower vibrational aspect of themselves, the shadow side. They didn't want to let go. Let's see. Look, they want a fresh start, second chances. They want to get back together. Let's stay together. Okay, face. Look, that person walked back in. Hey, Nikisha. This person want to get back together, though they put you in a toxic environment with third parties of theirs. Though they knew you didn't feel comfortable in these groups or these settings with these people, they still put you in an awkward situation here. This person lacked damn self-awareness. Yeah, it's over. Look, they want to get back together. You're telling them it's over for real. You already got the closure you needed on this person. They want to get back together. You said it's over. What we gonna do, y'all? What is we gonna do? Look, they say they want a fresh start. They want a second chance. And you said it's over for real. Come on, man. For real? For real, for real? Yes, for real. It's over. Yeah. Look, soulmate. This was not your soulmate. Look, what soul contract with her. This was not your soulmate. This y'all don't have no spiritual union. No, none of that. This ain't no This person might try to sell the fact that, well, we soulmates. We should get back together because you my soulmate. No, this person's not. The soulmate ain't gonna do you the way that this person did you. I feel like this, and if they was your soulmate, they would have chose you over these third parties. How about that? Yeah, a love that lasts. Yeah, that's the type of love you was looking for. Okay, that's the type of love that you're looking for, that lasts here, that's stable here, that's timeless, that's real. This person did not know what real love was until they met you and lost you and then realized it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real love. Oh, Mary J. Blige has really I am searching for. Yeah, that's what y'all be looking for though. You looking for somebody who got deep affection here that can show like emotionally, like they affection for you and things like that. Like you looking for a mature relationship. Let's put it out there. Like, you know what I mean? We grown on this channel. We is. Yeah, y'all was hurt, crying, depressed, pain, feeling rejected. Okay, well, who it is? Who it is? Y'all were crying over this person. I'm about to go beat them with my belt. Nah, you was crying over this person. You was depressed. You felt rejected from this person because they chose these third parties, because they chose everybody else. They gave everybody else attention. They gave everybody else time. This person love bombs you at the beginning. This person worked hard to win you over. Because at first you was already apprehensive of this person. They talking about this person would have been the one that said you that they love you first and I'm falling for you and like all of these emotions. So it's kind of like you like, okay, that's a little soon. You know what I mean? Like this person was like pouring it on to get you to open up so they can go ahead and take you through there. Do you understand me? Take you through there. Yeah. This person worked hard to open you up emotionally because at first you was like, bro, we only been talking for a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they caught. Look, caught, busted, detective work. Y'all done did some detective work on there. Y'all could have been damn a Scorpio or something like that. Surprised and shocked again. Yeah, this person got some secrets that's going to be exposed. You're at a distance with this person. You already broke up with this person with cold shoulder. This person got caught up. They got caught up. And you put your distance between. You was like, I'm good. I'm good. What? Let me see. Y'all did some work on it. Some detective work, went through the phones, went through something. Because yeah, mm-mm, mm-mm. This person tried to act busy with you. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I got extra work. My job want me to come in on a Saturday. You don't even. My job want me to work some extra time, and I ain't got no time to go and start canceling dates, start canceling on, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was going to go with me to my mom's house. I thought we were going to, well, I got something that came up. They were feeding into a third party situation here, and you felt that. You felt it. You called it out on. Big Scorpio in the building. I see you, Pooh. Yeah, I know I'm a big detective. You can't tell me nothing. You tell me something. What? Look. I don't know if y'all remember, but last week, if y'all been following me, I told y'all about the story of the lady who, okay, you moved from Virginia to Texas, period. Yeah, you put a lot of distance and you're ignoring this person. Okay, they getting ready to go through some drama. They secrets gonna fall. Somebody's skeletons getting ready to fall out the closet here. Look, I don't know that this girl who had, I told y'all that DM'd me. Well, she tried to DM me because you can't DM me if I don't follow you. But look, she was like, leave my husband alone, da 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 da, because I guess he had been looking at my readings and stuff like that. And Nikisha, I see you, you big Aquarius gang. And I was like, what? What is she talking about? Because he had been a client of one of my clients. She was a referral. So I was like, so wait a minute, you was dealing with this young lady that was my client and dating her, but all the while you was really still legally married, and the woman sit up here DMing me later on after the year. Like I did your reading for him like February of this year. And you DMing me telling me, leave your husband alone. I said, what? I mean, I never responded because I ain't finna play with you. I don't play games like that. I said, she must don't know me then. She must don't follow me then. Cause my baby be all in my shit. Like, I don't know, ma'am. What are you talking about, ma'am? What are we talking about? So why y'all the other day I was going through my old files and things like that. Why I found the reading that I did for them, because they wanted to do a video reading. Okay, so I got the video, 58 minutes of the reading that I did with a couple readings that I did with him and the other young lady that's not his wife. Yeah. I said, what are the odds? I still got this back from February 27th when I did it. So he didn't lie on me. I'm like, what you lying on me for, bro? I got the evidence, but it ain't even worth my time to get it. I don't even care. Anyway, y'all, that's why I'm like, people pick and choose your battles, baby. I'm like, I ain't got time to be fooling with you. I could be dirty. I could be dirty and send her a copy of it, but I ain't about to play there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let karma go ahead and take the wheel on it. Hey, as an Alvarez. Hey, grand day. Happy Monday. Drop your zodiac signs below. Let's see what we got going on. Somebody was busted. Look, spirit got you. They protected you. They guided you on up out of there. You paid attention to the signs or something like that. Yeah, you got a hell of a spirit team that's protecting you. This person is trying to make their way back in, but you have a spirit team that's protecting you at this time, that's kind of blocking them to like having access back to you. Big Aquarius. I feel like this too. Some Aquarius that dealt with somebody last year that you had gave your all to, and they They chose somebody else over you. And then they wanted to come back to you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Aquarius is do not let them come back, baby. I know they had that good thing. I know they probably got a little change on them. They probably well off. I'm telling you, they got stuff to leverage with. That's why you stayed alone for as long as you did before this person just blatantly disrespected you. This person damn near moved somebody in on you, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, what the fuck? I guess I ain't got no choice but to take this. You know what I'm saying? So Aquarius is here. I'm going to say this, you got to keep your boundaries up and know that you are enough. See, Aquarius is they battle themselves, with their self-confidence, with their self-esteem here. And so they'll allow some extracurricular activity to go on in relationships that they shouldn't. You give a little too much leeway and you don't ask enough questions. And so this person that you were dealing with, because you didn't ask no don't ask no questions, just give the money. Y'all remember that movie on Don't Be a Man? You know what I'm saying? Don't ask. I feel like y'all weren't asking no questions because this person was giving up somebody. You feel? I haven't been there too. You know what I mean? And you had to be like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute now. You know? Don't ask no questions. What the pastor said, just give the money. Don't ask why the pastor gotta have a brand new Cadillac, new car. Ha! Don't ask. What they say, what that Taurus said last year, don't ask why I moved in this other female. Don't ask no question. She gonna help pay some bills. Just give the money. Y'all. This person didn't like when you questioned them. And so some of y'all didn't. And that was the problem. Because they got comfortable with that. Because they're like, oh, you ain't going to ask no questions. I'm going to run over you. Oh, you ain't got no boundaries. Then why you let me get away with that? That person tried you. Look at it. Look at that shit. A player, love affairs, third parties. What is it? Player, third parties, hooking up, and a possible STD. This person was off. Look, that was behind called, ain't it? With called. Yes, this person get caught up left and right. Okay. This person thought they was a player. They put you with third parties, be hooking up. I'm telling you, this person to be, they played in your face. I had one dude, y'all, came home late. I ain't hear from him. We was there. I ain't hear nothing from him for like over that night, early that morning. I said, what happened to you? You just kind of disappeared on me that night. And then you got hickeys on your fucking neck when I'm FaceTiming you, y'all. I broke out, man. It's something like I had broke out right there because I had kept scratching. Y'all. I'm telling you, the stuff I can't make up, but I really was like, he really gonna feed me this shit. I'm telling you, this is one of the childish Tauruses that I dealt with. I'm just like, who the fuck? Are you serious? I said, so why is like that in particular though? What happened? Why you slept on the couch instead of coming to bed then? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh, okay. They be playing on your top. This person played on your intelligence here. Yeah. Some of them thought that they caught something. They got scared here. They sat down for a quick little minute on you. Because they was like, oh, shit. They thought they caught something real quick, legit. Appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Get me lit then. That's what I'm saying. Get my gallery lit. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. Okay, look, they contemplating. They looking at your pictures. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look, contemplation and pictures. They sitting up there looking at all the woulda, coulda, shouldas. all the sticky, show out on them then. Go ahead then, Pooh, go on and show out. Look, they contemplating, they thinking about you, baby. Look, they missing you. Well, maybe I shouldn't have played like that. Because they was unsure if you were contemplating. They were unsure. That was the truth. And they didn't want to tell you to your face. They didn't really trust that you was really messing with them like that. So if they thought that they would get ahead of the curve by them doing you dirty before you could do them. This person was childish like that. You know what I'm saying? Playing games. So they felt like they really was insecure and felt like they knew you wasn't on they knew they weren't on your level. You know what I mean? And so they're realizing they missed out on the opportunity here. They self-sabotage themselves out of an opportunity. This person looked for the first out, the first way out of the connection with you. So when these group of family members or friends or exes or baby mamas didn't like you or expressed their dislike for you, or they felt like they told this person that you could do better. If you pulled that, you could get better. You know what I'm saying? They were feeding this person with the bad advice because they just as toxic, these family members, friends, and all that. They just as toxic. So they were feeding this masculine here like an illusion. So they telling him to still play the field and still be the player that they are. Man, go ahead, man. You a player, man. You know what I'm saying? Buddy, ho, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, they were being influenced here, but at the end of the day, this is still an adult and they still made a decision. So it ain't the friend's fault, it ain't the family fault. This person grown. You made your own decision. If you allowed them to influence you, that's your fault, bro. You lost out. Make them stand on that. Don't open that door back for this person. They got me messed up. You can contemplate and weigh all your damn options all you want. Ain't no more options left on the table after you play around the first time in my face. You feel me? Yeah. Opposites attract. This person was opposite from you. This is a bad boy right here. Some of y'all kind of like them kind of archetypes of the bad boy, and then be looking crazy when you get done bad. Well, what you think? What bad boy mean? You forgot? Yo, yo. I'm just saying, this person was opposite. Y'all had different values. Y'all had different beliefs. The attraction was there. This person looked good aesthetically. They had a nice body aesthetically. You know what I'm saying? It was popping on that aspect, but anything that had to do with any deep conversations, growth, growing together long term, it wasn't there. That person wasn't there. He wasn't there. He was there for a good time, not a long time. That's why I started. That's why I started saying that this year, because I got like that. I'm here for a good time and not a long time. You feel me? I'm telling y'all. This person was here for a good time, not the long haul. The longer y'all stayed together, the worse it got. The more he kept having arguments, the more he was distant, the more he was cold, the less the conversations, the shorter the conversations. Y'all used to be up all night caking on the damn phone. Now you can't even get this person on the phone. Hello? Oh, hello? Are you there? Yo! Who is this? Oh, shoot. You said mine's a Virgo. Nikisha, I had a Virgo ex, baby. Lord have mercy. I had a Virgo ex-husband. I was with him for 18 years for a total. Now, I'm going to say, honestly, I was with him because you got to be real. I think for me, that makes me so real because I speak life. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't always tell you the good stuff. I tell you the real stuff. I didn't tell you about the good stuff, the love and the light after I didn't learn self-love, but I was that goddamn succubus back then. You know what I'm saying? I was that karmic back then. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's put it out there. You know what I mean? So, back in my younger days, back in the I didn't know myself days, when I had low self-esteem days, when I busted wide open as a teenager. I was married for about 11 years, so I got married young. I got married at 23, going on 24. You know what I'm saying? I was young. And so I took my marriage seriously though. I didn't cheat or whatever, but he did. You know, I still stayed, unfortunately, because it still ended. So I say that, to say like the attraction could be there, but you could be forcing something that's not there. Do not never force a man's hand because it never works out. Never feel if you got to give a man an ultimatum, that is not the man that's gonna be there for long term. I'm telling you that for a good time, not the long time. Okay. The Virgo that I was with, it was just he was a narcissist. I mean, he is a narcissist. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk to him at all anymore. But I had to go against him and his whole family by myself. I ain't have no help. I ain't have nobody on my side, and I still won against all of them. You feel me? I don't play. My spirit team don't play or something like that. Yeah, he got physical. He was already verbally abusive. He did, you know, with the kids a little abusive. You know what I'm saying? The kids, you know, and then he got physical with me, and then it was like, oh no, baby, you didn't like you got one time to touch me, and when he did, it was like, all right, you you wild, you know, you acting like I'm not the mother of your 3 children. That didn't matter to a narcissist. You are an object. They don't look at you with no empathy. They ain't got no damn empathy to give you. That's what I had to learn. I was like, what? Everyone doesn't think the way that I do? I had a lot to learn. Needless to say, I had a lot to process here. You said my husband is a Virgo. It's so tough. Virgo men, they're hard to please. They're hard to please. They have unrealistic expectations for a group of you. They'll set a bar for you. You'll meet that bar, and then they'll set the bar even higher. And you'll be like, bruh, come on. I already did this. What we doing here? Y'all, I was married to this damn Virgo. Y'all, we could argue before we got ready, because back then I was the wife of the guy. I thought I was the wife of the year. I cooked, I cleaned, I worked, I paid half the bills. I still was the equal. It wasn't like I was a stay-at-home mom. I could never stay at home. I still had to put in just as equal. I carried my weight and the children and did what I had to do. You feel me? That Virgo ain't finna sit around and let you do nothing easy. You better be doing something yourself too. You know what I'm saying? And so I did what I thought what you were supposed to do as a good wife to a Christian man. I thought. And it was like, it still wasn't enough. I was like, I thought we could argue before we go to church. Go to church. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Get back in that car and finish that damn argument. Y'all, I'd be like, you're still thinking about what happened before the service? Yo, crazy, bro. Dealing with a narcissist is tough. I didn't know what it was called back then. You know, I got married in 2007. And I didn't know what it was called, what I was going through. I had to do some extensive research in 2014. I was like, what is this? Because it got worse and worse for me. It got worse. The longer I stayed with him, the more abusive he got. Nothing I could do was right. Everything that I was doing at first that he loved was everything that all of a sudden he hated and despised. I'm like, what the? A mind fuck, right? Like, gaslight you, make you feel crazy. Y'all, I would take, you know what I'm saying? I would want to go to sleep. I didn't even want to stay. If we was up at night, we was arguing. So for me to avoid an argument that would come out of nowhere, I would go to sleep. I would take sleeping pills to go to sleep. That's how messed up I was. I had PTSD dealing with, because he would always accuse me of cheating. I have my phone turned up like this on the thing, but he'll swear I've been just texting somebody. Who you were texting? He'll bust up in the room. Who you was texting? I'm like, I ain't texting nobody, man. You had me scared like I am doing something. I'm telling you, man, it's deep. It goes deep. A lot of people throw that name that label narcissist around like it's just so. I'm telling you, dealing with somebody like that, it wrecks the nervous system. Your nervous system is frazzled. It's always in a fight or flight dealing with a narcissist, because you don't know when he's gonna blow up on you. You don't know when he's gonna bust out and y'all gonna get to arguing for no reason. You know what I mean? I had to go through that, y'all. And at that time, I was a Christian. I was in the church. I didn't cuss. I read the Bible from front to back. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people say they study. Have you read the damn Bible? You've been in this shit all your life. You didn't got jumped in the shit. Did you read the Bible? You didn't got grandfathered into this. Do you know what you're subscribing to? Have you read the Bible? You know what I'm saying? I actually did, and I realized y'all are hypocrites. So the whole side of the family that pushed this religion on me, And I didn't mind it. I didn't grow up religious. My parents, we didn't have to go to church every Sunday and then go to Bible study during Wednesdays we didn't have to do that. There wasn't like a ritual like that for us. So I was able to think on my own or have my own identity or have whatever relationship that I had. Until I was 17. That's when I became a Christian and all that out there. Me and my kids and everything, we got baptized. I probably was like 28. You know what I mean? So I mean, I lived the life, and then I realized, like, why y'all ain't doing it? I thought this what it said in the book. Y'all don't go by that? What? It say don't gamble, but your mama got lottery tickets in the Bible. Do you understand me? I was confused. I said, nah, I ain't got no problem with this. You know what I mean? This Virgo, they put on for the put on. It look good aesthetically, I guess on the outside. We look like the model family. We look like the Huxtables. The young black family, been together since high school, 3 kids, then got married. You made a baby mama and married her. Well, God. Well, great job. I mean, they're like, get me out of here, okay? Get me out of here. But I will say this though, right? I took my karma because I knew I had some debt to pay back. This is what it is. This is why I didn't make a big fuss about it. I'm not a victim. Let me be clear. Yeah. I'm not a victim. And so that's why I don't come from a victim mentality. My standpoints and how I come off is not a victim. I'm victorious because I survived. I moved on. You know what I mean? I made it. You feel me? So I don't never play as no victim, even though these things have happened to me, you know. But if I have to go against someone who has abused me and then your family member abused my child, ooh, y'all don't want me to go too deep on y'all today. So I got to go against my ex-husband. I'm trying to divorce him and then put your family member in jail that abused my child. Oh, yeah, it get deep. You hear me? This family needed my bloodline. They needed my bloodline, so they want to, have a kid with me, bind me down, right? My energy here, because they are karmic. That family line that I did procreate with. See, some of y'all be having babies, y'all don't be realizing who y'all be sharing with. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, it's part of you in it, but then you don't know all of the generational curses and patterns and debt that child will incur from the other side of the family. Yes. So my child became a sacrifice, the sacrificial lamb, if you will. But I can guarantee you, I did divorce my ex-husband in 2018. And I did put that man's father in jail this year. It took me 6 years, y'all. Do you understand me? It took me 6 years to put that man away in jail. But guess what? I did it. It was hard, but I did it by myself. By myself. I ain't got my father died in 2014. That was the only thing that was holding this narcissist, at bay, because I still have my father in my life. My father was actually in my life. You know what I mean? So it held him at bay. And when my father died, he unleashed. I was like, oh, shit. Where did this come from? You've been hating me all this time? I didn't know you hated me. I told him, the words you say, you make me feel. Oh, you doing this on purpose. Like, he was getting sloppy. He stopped caring. A narcissist, when they discourage you, baby, they don't give a day. They do not care. Nothing about how you feel. Spare nothing at all. Okay. You said you've learned so much from listening. Yes. You said people been talking about Anthony real bad, had sex with a woman in the bathroom at a ball. What? Everybody seen him and go to the public bathroom and seen him when they came out. Oh my God. Damn. That deep right there. That's crazy. You never know what somebody's story is. So when somebody wants to look, when folks want a destiny swap with you, when they want your life because it look good now, you sure you want my shoes, bro? Do you want my battles? Do you? Do you know what it look like? You know what I mean? So when you have, like, when your spirit team gives you cosmic nudges, right, you already have a blueprint of your life, right? You get a birth chart done. You have a birth, like a whole chart to kind of, a blueprint, like a soul map of your life. You know what I mean? And you just got to follow the signs here for a group of you. I feel like, when you have lessons in life, when you come across people come into your lives as lessons or blessings, right? You're going to learn something from them, right? Either you're coming into this world with karma or dharma. Which one? We come back and reincarnate for karma or dharma. Which side you on? I had some debt to pay back, so I knew that I had to get with this narcissist to clear some debt. So I understood the assignment, because the first 7 years when we was dating, I wasn't the best of the best. I wasn't the model wife back then. While we was dating, I was out there busted wide open because I was trying to find myself because I was abused. You see what I'm saying? So I know I done did you dirty, so I gotta pay that back. Okay, you right. I did you dirty when we was young as a teenager, but I'm gonna show you. I'm going to show you, right, what God can do in my life. I'm going to show you, and He ain't even see it. I showed you what you introduced me to this to this religion, to this belief system. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with it. I'm showing you what I'm doing with it. Y'all, I stopped using foul language. I stopped cussing. I did not curse. I didn't even say damn or hell for 8 years of my life. Like, I literally followed everything. Like, you know what I mean? And finally, one day he got me, y'all. 8 years later, my daughter's birthday, he got the argument. He kept picking at me. He kept picking at me. And then finally, I said something. I forgot what I said, and I cussed him. He was like, "Oh, finally, you finally." I said, "You want to see me mad and upset and over emotional and to get out of my character for what? For your satisfaction." You know what I'm saying? A narcissist, baby. That's when I realized I got to go. I got to get up out of here. I had to pay my karma dick back. We was together 7 years, so I know at least I had to give you 7 years of the perfect bliss. I had to pay it back. I'd rather pay my karmic debt back to the person that I did wrong to, instead of having to pay it back to another person that's gonna break my heart. You know what I mean? I understood that young. So I didn't bitch and moan and cry about, fussing, like what I had to endure. But the only issue that I had for me was that I gave him 7 years. I gave him 10. So those extra 3 years kept getting worse and worse. And that's why I know I kept telling him, I'm supposed to be gone now. I kept saying it. I gave you 7 years already. I paid back my debt. Why do you keep saying that? Because I'm supposed to be gone now. But I didn't want to let go. I didn't know how to let go. Right? When a narcissist make you their whole life, you ain't got no friends. They done isolated you. I stay in a different town. I don't have no support system like that, really. And when I reach out to my mom and tell her what's going on and that he abused me, they looking at me like, for real? He's a model person. What are you talking about? No, not him. And I'm like, yes, we over here, you know, going through it. You know what I mean? So everything happens the way that they do for the reason that they do. So when I locked my hair 10 years ago, when I stopped eating meat, and spirit told me, look, when you do this, I got something for you. When I did this and made the sacrifice, that's when I found out that my daughter was being, touched or whatever. That's when it was being revealed to me. So I had to make a sacrifice. Huh? What? I had to make a sacrifice to get this information, to get this download. And so because my daughter had been sacrificed, I had to make a sacrifice. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm the only family in my family that don't eat meat. And I'm the only family member who locked my hair too. So they really looked at me like, okay, you're rebellious. What's wrong with you? You need Jesus. I had Jesus, and I see how he did me. The boy damn betrayed me like Judas did Jesus. Like, what the hell? What do you want me to stick it in? Oh, that is right. You did say give them the cheek 7 more times. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I done gave you damn bow. You done slap me here. You done slap me here. You want to keep going? I'm not gonna do that. That's what I had to realize. Ain't nobody coming to save me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to save myself. I have to, because ain't nobody, you know what I mean? When you ain't got nobody, I ain't have no friends. A narcissist boy, you ain't gonna have no friends. He completely isolated me. I didn't even have a social media back then. I just got like social media in 2014? Yeah. I just got I just started social media 10, 11 years ago. He had me on lock. Do you understand me? Because he knew who I was becoming. You know what I mean? When you see the light in someone, you know, when they see the light in you, they're gonna try to dim your light. See, because they're betting on confusing you and gaslighting you so you don't know your purpose. Like you might be almost there, but they can wiggle their way in just to confuse you enough and spin you around and you go out of, you know what I mean? Spin out. You know what I mean? Appreciate the follow. Everything do happen for a reason. Janet said, I didn't have no friends. Me neither. My daughter about to be 24 tomorrow. And she was like, well, I want to go out to dinner, you know, or whatever, but I ain't got a lot of friends. And she always talks about that. So I guess as a Sagittarius, I guess she still like, she didn't have a lot of friends. But I said, hell, I didn't have a lot of friends. I mean, and I'm okay. I don't have friends. It keeps down on a lot of drama. I'm telling you. When it comes to men and drama and all that, I ain't had it because I don't have friends. I probably had like 1 or 2 friends. I keep my circle very small. And that's why I keep down on all that extras. You know what I mean? I don't keep all that. What you want to do with a lot of friends anyway? You living life ain't too much. I mean, people who have friends who, you know what I'm saying, normally single friends. When you got a lot of time to spend with them and go out, that's different. When you start having children and relationships, okay, you're not going to have a lot of time to foster friendships if you're working on your, you know, your life. You live in life, your relationship, your career. If you got kids, you got stuff going on. You know what I mean? People got to understand it. So I don't feel like friends. I mean, they're cool. I have associates. I got, you know, people from back in the day. Like if you my friend, you my friend back when we were young type friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no new friends. I ain't no grown friends. We finna go out and go on vacation together. Hell, I might not come back alive. You want to go, you know, I'm just saying. You can't be tripped. People will be your friend just to know your business and then try to be you. They're really jealous of you. First they become, you know, they admire you at first, friend. Oh, you doing a good job, I'm proud of you. And then it becomes jealousy and envy. It's like, it's really weird. I'd be like, I'm okay, I'm straight. Me and my partner like that, and we both Scorpios. We don't have friends like that, you know. And I don't mind them. I don't mind them. My partner is my friend. My bestie, we spend a lot of time together. If I ain't alive with you, I'm with him. You know what I mean? Like, we love spending time together. If he gotta go somewhere, baby, want to ride, he always want me to ride. That's never, you know what I mean? So having a type of relationship like this, y'all, it's possible to find the love that that you deserve. It's possible. I'm telling you. Y'all just heard a little bit of my life. A little bit. You just heard the last like 10 years of my life. That ain't including the rest of the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, it's possible. You could have what you want in a relationship with a partner that's gonna love you, no ulterior motives, not no transactional type of relationship. What you got? Okay, if you got that, I give you this. Not, no, bro. I don't do that. Conditional love. You know what I'm saying? You stop settling. I had to turn some people away. You know what I mean? You still got faith. Yes, I'm good by myself. You know what? I feel like this. People, you know, only you know what's best for you. You know what I mean? And there are seasons in your life where you're supposed to be single, okay? And there's seasons in your life when you're supposed to be with somebody. It's a level of healing that you would do on your own, and then there's a level of healing that you would do with a partner. Thanks for the roses, Pooh. Like, I realize that people who be single for a long ass time and then they get in a relation, they don't know how to receive because you've been in solitude for so damn long. So now you say, I want to date now, but then you don't even know how to receive it because you've been out of the game so long. You know what I mean? So you kind of hinder yourself the longer that you stay single, or the longer that you've been on your healing journey. Okay, how long you need? I mean, it's no time frame on healing, right? But if you say you worked on yourself and been healing, the only way that you're gonna be able to see if you actually healed is you got to get out there again to try again. You can't sit up here be by yourself single for 8 years talking about, yeah, I'm healed and da 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 da. You ain't even tested yourself. You don't know what it's like to be triggered because you're keeping yourself in solitude safe. Your walls are up. The longer you stay single, the wall keep getting up higher and higher and higher. And before then, you ain't gonna really want nobody for real. You gonna sit up there and be lonely with your damn cats in the house. You the cat lady. You gonna be the damn cat lady. You don't want to be the cat lady or the dog lady. Have all the pets and stuff and ain't got no man or got no partner or no woman. If that's what you want, you know what I'm saying. People be trying to flex in front like I don't need all that shit. I do. I'm just saying. I like the D. I'm just saying it feel good. Why y'all don't you ain't found the one that fit? You ain't found the one that one that put the key in the ignition. What he said? Put the key in the ignition. Oh, R. Kelly had it. Oh, let me stop. You ain't found that right one. That's what it was. You said you can't help it. I be trying, sis. You got to okay. You got to make yourself available, but also don't be so. Some of us can be so. What is it? We'll get in front of ourselves. We'll self-sabotage. We'll be single so long, and then when it's time to get out, when it's time to plan a date, when it's when it's time to plan a date night, when it's time to get out there, then y'all cancel something that came up. You'll make up an excuse. Huh? Y'all done made up a daggone excuse. I got to go do this, I got to do that. You run. You really be afraid of putting yourself back out there. Let's be honest. You're afraid of getting hurt. And that's natural, right? I mean, that's natural. We all try to save our hearts of getting hurt. We've been heartbroken before. We know what it feels like. It's not a good feeling. So we're going to try to do what's necessary to try to prevent that from happening again. But that means you still got to take a risk in order for this to work here. Okay? You got to be able to be still open to take a risk and putting yourself out there. That's the only thing. The uncertainty of love, right? You said you just did that. Oh my gosh. But you did it for the wrong person. You did it for this person that like to Netflix and chill. Ooh, clock it. Stop it. You did it for this type of person that want to keep you as a sneaky link or an option. You did it for the wrong person. That what the problem was. Huh? That what the it say friends will benefit. That what you now hold on now. Spending time with someone lying about it. You sneakingly you lowering your standards here. You're settling here and then wondering why you getting the crumbs. Keep your standards high, right? I mean, keep your expectations realistic. You know what I mean? If you entertaining this little small itty bit, you tighten yourself if you're entertaining. You can't even entertain these type of people that want to Netflix and chill. See, even entertaining these type is still blocking your energy here from who needs to come into you. What? Okay, you said you're going to concentrate on your career. It's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. I find naturally after you get out of a breakup and you're trying to heal and you're trying to, have some self, you're going to pour into yourself. All that love and energy that you was pouring into that person, you're going to pour back into yourself, into your passion and your career. Okay, entrepreneurship, your creativity. You know what I'm saying? If you're a writer, hey Monique, she said I'm back in this thing. You feel me? Yes. Yeah, you want to get into your creative bag. If you dance, if you sing, if you write, music, art, paint, whatever that it is that's what you need to be focusing on. When you're focusing on that and you're not looking for love, that's when it kind of already finds you. When you're not focusing on it, but you're focusing on bettering yourself, self-development. You feel me? So when you're focusing on yourself, this person comes in. you start gaining a little motion a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about such and such. Oh, okay. But some of y'all be scared because y'all not too sure of your decision making, your the spiritual discernment. See, God gives us spiritual discernment, all of us. Now it's up to us to tap in and develop that discernment. You got to know when to hold on. Hey, know when to fold on. Know when to walk away. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you read. I'm just doing a general. We was into what I'm reading. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to my audience. Like whatever y'all talking, and I'm just reading with the cards who I'm talking to, whoever's engaging with me. I want to live in my purpose God has for me. Do you know your purpose? I'm funny, Monique. I'll be cracking myself up, girl. Look, do you know your purpose? A lot of us, some of us still trying to figure our purpose out, right? That's what we're trying to figure out. God, why I'm here? What you got me here for? What you got to now? You have to detach from. You know what I'm saying? You got to almost become a third party to yourself because you got to look at everything that you can do naturally. What is it that you do naturally that you enjoy, that you have fun, that makes you happy to do, and it don't feel like work? That's what you need to be focusing on. That is the path that you need to be going on. You know what I'm saying? What is it that don't feel like work? See, what I do, baby, it don't feel like work, but I'm working. I get paid for my what I do. I get paid for content. I get paid. I'm working right now. It don't feel like it because I love what I do. I'm working in my purpose. It's natural to me. It's just go. You know what I mean? So for a group of you, that's what you said, Jenna said, I've been in one relationship for 45 years and don't even know what dating looks like. Wow. You said 45 years? Sheesh, you have to go back to the dating is definitely different in 2025. 45 years ago, that was what, 1980? Oh my goodness. Yikes. Okay. 1980, baby. You have been in a relationship since 1980. I wouldn't even, ma'am. Jeanette. Man, I wasn't even a twinkle in my damn daddy's star eye. Goodness. It definitely would you feel out of place getting back in the dating, getting back in the dating scene because the narcissist will make you feel uncertain. You don't feel you were born in 84, Monique. You were born after that too, girl. Like I wasn't even I wasn't even born. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Fishing line with that shit. Okay, look, yeah, period. I feel like for a group of y'all, y'all you need somebody who you can share your journey with, right? A person who has gone through enough experiences, who's learned some lessons just like you have, who's had that journey like you. It's people out there, y'all, that have experienced the same thing. You know, we diamonds in the rough out in this thing. You know what I mean? But you only would know that if you put yourself out there. It's only that's what I'm saying. It's still no way around it, right? And so I would say if you've been out of the dating game for 45 years, my God, you definitely would have to relearn yourself as a woman in your womanhood. That's what I found like being in a relationship with a narcissist. I had to redefine what womanhood looks like, right? What femininity looks like. And the difference between masculinity and femininity energy. Because I'm used to doing so much and always doing for myself. That's in my masculine. I'm doing a lot of action here. Okay. And so I didn't feel comfortable. And I'm still right now, with my partner now, I feel comfortable now. He's making me feel comfortable in my femininity where I can exist in my soft life a little bit. I can soften up a little bit because I can trust the partner that I'm with. Right. That comes with trust here. Carlos, what up? Grand Rising, love. Yeah. That comes with trust. And that comes with building with someone, right? building with someone, growing with someone. Somebody's that willing to grow with you, that's willing to go the distance with you. You don't want to deal with nobody that's gonna back out of you. Carlos, what up? What's your zodiac sign, Carlos? You don't want to deal. You know, you're going to come across here by March for a group of you, someone that's going to come across that you guys are going to like know each other. You're going to feel very familiar with this person here. And it's because they you do know them from the past lifetime, from a different timeline and from a past life here. Somebody's going to reappear here for you. And I can guarantee you, if you sleep on it, if you play, I want to say the P word. Can I say that on here? I don't know. I don't want to get, look, don't be no scary cat. Look, y'all know what I want to say. Don't be no scary cat and miss your damn opportunity. Miss the love of your life because you scared, ducking and dodging and hiding. You said you had to be the father and the mother. Oh, I know what that's like. I've had to do that, but you know what? When I divorced my ex-husband, my kids were 10, 13, and 16. So most of the time they've been there. You know what I mean? He been there the whole time. You know? So my youngest was 10, and he's 18 now. Yep. And so I asked my kids, I said, would y'all have rather that I had stayed with y'all dad or not stayed with him? They said not stayed. I said that. So y'all would have rather me been a single mom with y'all? And they was like, yeah. I was like, oh. So sometimes we be thinking we doing things for the kids, for the sake of the kids. And we be totally wrong. Them kids were like, I don't know why you ain't been left. I'm like, wow. Interesting. Some of y'all need to do some soul searching here. Y'all doing some inner work, deeper meaning here. You're finding deeper meaning in life here. Again, you're talking about finding your purpose, knowing what your purpose is. You know what I mean? Understanding what that looks like. Again, what you enjoy doing, what you love doing, that don't feel like work. That's what you need to be doing. You said your son said the same thing. That's what I'm saying, girl. I'm telling you. They was like, Mom, you should have been gone. Why are you still there? I'm like, oh, I thought that's what I thought kids needed both parents in the household. That's what I was told. Then we say we need mothers and fathers in the household. That's why I thought. That's why I stayed. A lot of times we be thinking that and we be wrong. Yeah, if they're healthy. Yeah, my parents that are healthy, that aren't abusive, yeah, you might want to do that. That might work. You said, can I read you? What's your zodiac sign? Thanks for the follow, Blue. What's your zodiac sign? Aries. Oh, Lord. With them damn Aries. Let me see, y'all. Okay, let me jump to the tarot. Because I'm about to be done with y'all. I'm going to hit that 2-hour mark and be done. I'm proud of myself, y'all, because I told myself I was going to be doing live by the end of this year. I'm going to be going live. I never went live, y'all. I would never. I built up my platform. Y'all, I got the 30,000 followers on TikTok and started going live. I never went live. I would be scared. I didn't like going live. I thought it was weird. It's just like you talking to yourself, but I do that anyway. But it's on camera. So it's even weirder to me. I don't know, y'all. So now I'm proud of myself. My baby said, you the most consistent person I done seen in my life. Yes. And it's because you feeding me. And always. Okay, I was just saying. Okay, anyway. Okay, be like, Tyrese, I met a Scorpio. All right, I'm finna get you with Aries. Let me grab this tarot real quick. Ooh. Okay, that Scorpio put some things in it, but oh. I don't never want to leave here. Let's see what Aries got. What we got for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus here. General for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. You a March Aries? Or you a April Aries? I got 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's no longer working on investing into something. I'll tell you that. Okay, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Virgo towards the Capricorn energy. Yeah, you're not working on something that you spent some time in investing in for a while. Like you, April 19th. Okay. Yeah, you were feeding a situation. You was planting some seeds here. You might have been spending some money or investing here. and it did not work out. You're not, the harvest ain't harvesting. So you stop investing. You stop giving your time, money, energy. Let's see. You stop investing into a situation here. You saw it wasn't bearing any fruit here. Okay, Aries. Let's see. And you were stressed out. Okay, with the 7 of Wands. Okay. So with the 9 of Wands to the 7 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Stressed out, overworked, overloaded here. 9 of Wands here. Aries is overloaded. Okay, Aries, you dealing with a lot of headaches. Y'all deal with headaches a lot. You be stressing too daggone much with everything on your head, on your plate. You like to overload your plate here, with a lot of projects and a lot of responsibilities here to the 9 of Wands. Them responsibilities is weighing on you very heavily here, Aries. You getting tired here. You're getting weary. Yeah, because with the 7 of Wands here, you 7 of Wands is in reverse, baby. You ain't got no boundaries up. You're not blocking nothing. So I feel like some of y'all are getting spiritually attacked here. You're getting attacked from left, right, side to side. You ain't got your boundaries up. You got them. It's in reverse. Your boundaries not up. Whoever you allow, oh, you could have been seeing 77. 77 could be very significant here. You let somebody, you invested into somebody and it did not work out. They stressed you out. It's draining here. And you let your guard down. You knew you shouldn't have let your guard down with this person. And you let it down anyway. And it kind of burnt you a little bit. So you have fell back. All right, Aries. Yeah. All right. Drop your zodiac signs below. You can get your little mini message. You know what I'm saying? For your zodiac signs. That was for Aries, though. Y'all had to... Somebody... You had to do too much for this person, Aries. Like, this person was codependent on you. This person was codependent on the stuff that you would do for them. And they got comfortable in that. And they stopped putting forth the effort. They stopped putting forth the work. Okay? You like, oh, hell nah. You ain't putting in, I ain't putting in. What you talking about? All right, we had Aquarius. What it was? Aquarius. I ain't do Sag yet. I'm going to do Scorpio next after Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what we got here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I'm going to do Scorpio next. Okay, 3 of Wands. Okay, somebody stop planning. Uh-oh. Something's not working. You planned something here. You planned on moving. Somebody planned on moving, and now you're kind of stagnant. What's going on? Your ambitions, your projects, something stopped moving. I got communication, 8 of Wands here. And then the 3 of Wands in reverse. Let me get one more. Okay, Aquarius. Some type of communicate. Somebody's communicating that something's not working. Something's going to get... Okay, wait. You decided to go another direction here. Some of y'all decided to go another direction. You're communicating that you decided... It's something about you were going one way here, Aquarius, and you decided to last minute. Okay, last minute, and you switched the game up. You switched the game up last minute on somebody. Hold on. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands here. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. 3 of Wands in reverse for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. King of Pentacles. Okay. Some of y'all about to come into some money. Some of you guys either... Okay, so for my feminines here. For my feminines, you could be communicating or talking here to a King of Pentacles. Something didn't work out with an Aquarius and a Virgo towards a Capricorn. You thought something was going to take off here to the 3 of Wands here. And then the 8, you thought you was communicating here, or you had been talking to an earth sign, somebody who was stable, secure, financially, what I'm saying, set, somebody who makes good financial, because he upright. So that means his money tight, he good. He's financially secure, Aquarius. So you was communicating with somebody, but something didn't work out. It did not follow through here. It's like... good vibes with this person. This person could have a dog too. You could have was talking to somebody who had a dog. They read books or got a bookshelf or something like that. You had been spending time with them or talking with them or spending time with them, but something didn't pan out to the 3 of Wands in reverse. It didn't take off. It didn't get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was like it didn't get off the ground. Y'all was talking to the 8 of Wands. Y'all was talking, building or whatever, but it didn't take off with this damn Virgo towards the Capricorn. You said, yep, Virgo, yes, we have a dog. Oh, okay, Bree. Oh, well, shit. Okay. What's the problem? Look, well, what's the problem? What's wrong, baby? Aquarius. Why? Why? It's like a plan that you had. You wanted to get off the ground. Maybe you wanted them to invest into this business venture, this plan for a group of y'all, and they was listening in, and they like, nah, they backed out or something like that. Like, you might have told them to invest in you. You might have wanted something. You communicated that you might have wanted something, and then you decided not to invest. Okay, they decided to kind of pull back. Why? I don't know, y'all. Why they pull back? I don't even know. I don't know. Aquarius, that's you, Cuckoo. Okay, let me get to everybody else though. That's a little mini read. Hold on, cause y'all better get my likes up. Y'all, I'm only at 10K. I should bust y'all upside your head, man. Y'all ain't even tapping the screen. Bria, you're welcome, love. Scorpio. Let me get my big Scorpio gang. You feel me? And give me clear and concise, quickie message here for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What messages here do you have? That's a lot. I ain't gonna say that. Give me clear and concise messages here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Somebody got their heart broke by a Scorpio. Look, the song playing, Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes, Mint Condition. Pretty brown. Somebody got brown eyes. Two of Swords. Okay, so look, y'all seeing clearly through a decision where before y'all was indecisive, Scorpio. Hold on, we're gonna find out. What you was indecisive. Now you not. You clearly see what decision you need to make with the Two of Swords. I feel like you was blind, that you needed some more information here. Scorpios, you needed some more information before you make a final decision about a situation or something like that. Okay, about a Four of Wands situation. Okay, so some of y'all could be moving. You needed to, let me get one more. Ooh, Scorpio. Y'all might be moving in with somebody, with a partner, or y'all, you could be in a household, building a home, building a stable home that's happy, harmonious with someone here. Four of Wands. Let's see. Judgment in reverse. Let's see, Scorps. It's something that I feel like for you guys in the past, it was a decision that you kind of you drug your foot on making a decision about being in a household with somebody. It's somebody you had left. You decided to walk away from, Scorpio. Okay, this person misjudged you. Okay, this person was very judgmental. Okay, and they misjudged you. It's something about the way that you guys work together collectively in the household. Like, either you like peace and quiet, this person be all over the place. This person, you like to clean, this person is very cluttered. It's like something like that you didn't see at first while dating this person or something like that. But once y'all moved into the Four of Wands, y'all had a good time though. I'm not saying you get along with this person, Scorpio, but some of you guys could have misjudged this person that you stayed with. Like, it's not that bad staying with them. They might don't do the dishes like you might want. You know what? It'd be like petty little stuff like that have you like nitpicky. And so now you're able to see, you know what I'm saying, that this person is cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? You misjudged them. It was some information, more information that you needed to see. You needed to see more of this person's pattern and behaviors so you can get a swing of things of how this person operates in order for y'all to be able to make it work here. And especially if you're trying to, move in with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here. Yeah. I see you having a good time though at the house, at the crib. Y'all have a good time. Y'all be dancing, laughing, playing, tickling each other. Well, I mean, what, Score? What we talking about? Who else we had, y'all? Who else? That was Scorpio, Aries. I did. Who was it? Was it Vert? Who I needed to do? Drop your zodiac signs below. Drop your zodiac signs below. Let me see who we got. What time is it, y'all? I'm tired. Look, I'm tired now, y'all. I'm getting sleepy now. Sag gang in the building. Okay, let's see. Happy birthday. Sag, somebody didn't want to work with you. As soon as you came out there, the lovers in reverse. Look, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. Sag, look. Somebody that you thought you was going to be in a relationship with, or to the lovers in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, you thought you was going to work with this person. You liked this person too. Like, you liked it, them, y'all, or y'all didn't did the do and had that was good. This person did like certain things that you like, because you know Sagittarius is very picky anyway. Like this person, you liked it, them, right? You wanted to collaborate and build and work with them, but this person, they rubbed you the wrong way. Let's see what they did, y'all. You know, Sag just be ready to cut you off quick, ain't it? Look, June could be significant. Gemini. This person wasn't spiritual. I feel like you spiritual, and this person is kind of like a little spiritually ignorant. So you kind of like, hey Tracy, hey Poo. So it's like you was trying to see what's up with them, and you started to see the more that you got with them with the Three of Pentacles, the more that y'all didn't have in common. You was like, I thought maybe we was, you know, more aligned than that. Like we not even aligned. What else? Give me what bow. Oh, my Sag. What's this? The Tower in reverse. Big Scorpio energy here. Scorpio Aries energy. This person, I feel like, okay, Gemini, I got you, baby. So with the Tower in reverse, you try to avoid it by all costs. I feel like Sag, y'all tried y'all best to avoid, like, breaking this person's heart. You kept trying to find good things to outweigh the big sore red flag. Just like, I just can't get over it. Like this person's just not on my level. But then you'll talk about the good things, the pros. But they do this, or y'all might have, you know, X real good, or you know what I mean. You start looking at they can cook, but then they be lying. You know what I'm saying? You had to pick and choose your battle, Sag, with this person. With the Tower in reverse, I feel like you didn't want to. This person didn't want to, because the Three of Pentacles, like y'all still wanted to work together, but y'all would just be pushing for something that's not. It's not going to work long term. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to pan out long term. It's not. Okay, Sag gang. This, I feel like this past energy and this past person. This is recent though, but past. I feel like earlier this year, summertime, fall or something like that. You were dealing with somebody. Y'all was rocking. Y'all was building a little bit, and it kind of just started to feel a little superficial, or kind of like it stagnant here. Okay, Sag. I feel like with the lovers in reverse, this person stopped showing up for you emotionally, if that makes sense. Yeah. But they still wanted to hold on to you with the Tower in reverse, because they felt like you might, you were cool chick, like you was good, you know what I mean? But it's like that person wasn't ready. Let me put it like that. That person wasn't ready to be on your level. They still needed to do some fucking work to catch up to you. They needed to do some fucking work. You ain't about to be sitting up. You was like, should I wait? But then you was like, you a Sag. Who really kidding, Poo? He ain't gonna wait no damn body. For what? It's too many people out here for you to be waiting on. What you say, Draco is going to teach, going to reach out this month. No, I had my glasses on. You know I can't see, baby. He thought he could pull me over the wool of it. Right. By doing the other stuff that he could do well. You know what I'm saying? He knew his strengths, so he played into that. He wooed you over with the strengths to over, you know what I'm saying, to hide the weaknesses, if you will, to mask, like they masked over the weaknesses until, you know, you start to realize the more you start maybe talking to this person and spending a little bit more time with this person was really, really detached after you guys connected, let me say physically. They start acting funny then, because I felt like for a group of you, especially Sagittarius, when y'all give y'all bodies and something to the, like this person feel like they got what they wanted, or they got it enough of what they wanted, and then they wanted to keep moving. Like, no, you're not finna just take my body. Like, are you all right? Yeah. Geminis, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, we knew our relationship wasn't working. Well, we knew that then with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's a breakup here, Geminis. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. So there's an imbalance in a relationship or a breakup or something like that with the Two of Cups here in reverse, gems. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse. Why? I feel like Gemini, this person didn't want to communicate with you. And you know, you love to communicate. Geminis love to talk things out or whatever. And this person will be running from you. I could see them just running from you. Like y'all could be talking and that man just walk away from you in the middle of the conversation, like or take it as it applies. You would just walk off mid conversation, like whatever. It's like you would have to run after this person and talk to them to get the last word, or to talk to this person. This person just like sure what. Like who is this person? The fool. Yeah, this person was foolish. That's what I'm saying. Look, the fool to the Two of Cups. I felt like you decided to take a leap of faith elsewhere because this person was a fool here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gemini. You're dealing with a breakup, but you decided to move forward here with the fool. This person wanted to hold you back here. They wanted to keep you stagnant. They wanted to keep you like a damn elf on the shelf. What? Now they want you to sit there and wait forever? Why? Hey, Hannah Lord, you made it. Welcome, welcome. Australia and the building. That was a daggone fool, baby. They was foolish. I can see y'all just like, you like, well, let's talk it out. You know what I'm saying? And this person will be like, I don't want to talk right now. They were very foolish and immature. I mean, you couldn't work on nothing by yourself. It takes two people. You was, you know, Gemini's working on it by their damn self or something like that. Okay, I'm finna go on TikTok because y'all playing. I'm finna go. Y'all catch me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube at this time. I'm finna get off TikTok because y'all playing with me. Y'all didn't plateau, baby. Okay? We'll see y'all later, TikTok. Come follow me on my other one. Go on YouTube. Peace, guys. All right. So look, y'all, back to the regular schedule since y'all showing me the love. Okay. Look, Facebook and YouTube. Let's get it. Okay, somebody didn't use your intuition. Okay, so look, Gemini, you didn't use your intuition with the Hermit in reverse. You didn't. Okay, so you didn't. Spirit had been talking to you a long time ago about leaving this person or the breakup or whatever. And I don't know what you were seeing because you just kept ignoring the red flags. Your spirit team kept talking to you. Okay, Gemini, let me see. Hold up. You had to do some self-reflection here to the Hermit in reverse. It was like this person was so foolish, they didn't use their discernment here. They were very impulsive with the Hermit in reverse. I feel like Virgo energy, Gemini and Virgo, was it a Virgo? Look, with the Hermit in reverse. That person was insecure here. Their insecurities with the Fool, coupled with the Fool here. This person lacks spiritual, like, discernment. Wisdom. This person that you were dealing with, you know, lacked the level of spiritual knowledge that they needed to be with you to move forward or something like that. Like this person was holding you back. Like I said, that's what I felt before this even came out. This person wanted to confuse you here with your intuition with the High Priestess in reverse. This person wanted to gaslight you because you like to communicate, right? So they try to manipulate the communication with you to confuse you, to make you think that you're not right about what you're thinking about, what you're experiencing here. Okay. Yeah. They didn't want you to get up out of there or something like that. With the Hermit coming out in reverse, they didn't want you to pop out, baby. You got up out of there you got up out of there. I'm glad you damn did. Okay, Jim. I'm glad you did freed yourself from this daggone part. They was a clown. Okay. And they were insecure. They just was like, they wanted you to feel the way that they was, and that wasn't happening. Okay. It just wasn't happening, boo. What else we got? Let's see. I got about 16 more minutes on the clock, baby. Take me a break. Let me see. What message do we have for the collective? I mean, let me go to the, hold on. I'm about to go to the T deck. No, that's where all the drama and all the juicy stuff be going on. Ooh. Somebody went back, Page of Cups in reverse to the Empress in reverse. Somebody went back to their baby mama. Somebody went back to their raggedy baby mama. Somebody went back to their raggedy ragamuffin. Empress in reverse. Baby, somebody who is abusive, neglectful, not connected to her femininity, very insecure. The Empress is clingy and codependent. She can't operate by herself. Nothing that she do or touches touched. You know what I'm saying? The Empress, you are abundant if you upright. You know what I mean? If you in reverse, you got to do some healing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody went back. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody went back. Somebody went back to that baby mama. We finna find out. Wow. Somebody went back and apologized to that baby mama after leaving them. But this wasn't a good baby mom. It's not a good mother figure. She don't cook. She don't clean. She drink a lot. Okay. Somebody went back to a baby mama that drinks heavily. Okay. And be cussing them out and they be fighting or something like that. Why did they go back? Because y'all broke up? Why? I said why? Because that could be the only reason why. Why they went back. Uh-oh, look, the Three of Pentacles wanted to jump out. I'm telling you, because you didn't want to work with that person no more. Why they went back, y'all, to the Empress in reverse? Taurus, Libra energy here. Why they went back, y'all? You probably broke their little heart. Damn, the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Temperance in reverse. Three of Wands. Upright. Okay, this person went back to this woman, to this feminine here. She can't bear no fruit. Even in a literal sense, right? I'm not just saying that, like, for a group of you. They went back to some woman here, a karmic feminine here, who's using this King of Cups here. A Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio man. Take it as it applies, or they have that in their chart here. Somebody who's emotionally balanced here, who's loving, caring, kind, and supportive. Okay, so this is a divine masculine I'm talking about with the King of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally intelligent here has been in the imbalance with the Temperance in reverse with Sag energy. Okay, of course you're going to be in balance if you went back to somebody who you seen that wasn't it in the first place. Okay, so this Empress came back to apologize to this King of Cups for causing an imbalance and wanted to start over here with the Three of Wands. Wow. Okay, talk to me. Okay, so he fell for it? What the hell? Okay, let's see. Now he fell for it. She was codependent. I felt like this baby mama acted like she couldn't do nothing. She needed him for the kids or something like that. This could have been an ex that left you to give to a third party situation. They might have felt like they were obligated to take care of this woman here, this feminine, because she's not able to take care of herself, or she puts on like she can't to keep him around. You know what I mean? Yeah. But all the meanwhile, she's causing an imbalance in their life. They don't realize it or something like that. It's masculine. It's causing an imbalance here from them. And with the three, because they want to live their life, right? They really want to live their life, but they feel like obligated to this damn feminine here. Why? I guess for the sake of the kids, right? They feel like this Empress in reverse can't make it without them. Let's see. Wow. That's crazy, y'all. This person feels, so why is that irrelevant to you here? Let's see. I feel like somebody watching you. This King of Cups or something like that. They watching you. But they're tied up here. Look, the Devil in reverse wanted to pop out. They're tied to this Empress somehow. That's crazy. Let's see. This person just causes a lot of drama and chaos. This Empress, she always got something going on. She always, it got to be an emergency with him. Like, I felt like for a group of you could have been spending time with a masculine or something like that, and then they always get a phone call, something always been an emergency. They always got to take care of their responsibilities with their kid or something like that. Okay? Because then I got the Emperor. Wow, the Emperor coming out. Whoa. Okay, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, yeah, she knows she playing her cards right because she know this is a good man. This is a divine masculine. They really an emperor. Look at this. Look at this. They do not want the Tower to end. They do not want this person, this emperor, giving, that's loving, caring, kind, supportive, emotionally supportive, emotionally intelligent, a great father to the children. Like, they don't want that to end. Okay. Wow, y'all. They do not want to let this masculine go. Look, this is a day, I'm telling you, they could be married. Look, this is a couple. I'm telling you. He's upright and she's in reverse. She's toxic to him, but he feels obligated to her, y'all. Wow. That's a whole couple out here. So what a kid. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This Empress might have cheated on this damn Emperor. Oh, ooh, shit. Okay, look. This Empress, she cheated. It's something about her with the King of Cups here, because I got two masculines here on the board. Oh, shit. With the Ten of Cups. Okay, yeah, they supposed to have been in a whole marriage relationship with the Ten of Cups with an Emperor. And she out there busting it down with somebody in her past, the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. She having her cake and eating it too. So some of y'all, they could be married to this damn one, to this damn feminine here. They got children with this woman, and she got somebody else in the mix. That's what's causing the imbalance. Cause she got somebody else in the mix, y'all. I thought she in reverse. She ain't no good right about now. Yo, I got a lot of dudes on the board, yo. I don't know what the hell going on with this young lady here. I'm finna go to this deck right here. I have 3 masculines out in there. Yo, I got the King of Swords, the King of Cups. I got the Emperor. What are these other masculines doing? Okay, so we got a Jezebel on the loose. Let's go to the. Hold on, let me get one more. We got a Jezebel on the loose, a succubus. She got a lot of masculine. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look, 4 of Wands in reverse. No wonder the household messed up. Look, the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Yo, this household is in a complete. This is chaos. What is this, y'all? Look, the Empress in reverse got all these men, King of Cups, and none of them in reverse. They let me know, okay, you got some good men, and you about to fuck up everybody. Let me see what's going on here, y'all. Wow. Let me see what's wrong with her. Let's see. What's wrong with her? Okay, what the hell? Ooh. She nasty. Hold on, let me get the tea deck. Let me get the tea. Cause she wilding or something, y'all. And why she got all these good men? Well, hell, where they at for y'all or something like that? If she can pull all of these, look, what the hell going on with you? She got all of them. She got that succubus. She's supposed to be in a loving, caring, emotional relationship here that's stable with an emperor with kids, and instead she's kind of dealing and dibbling and dabbling with other masculines. Now, how this ties into you were connected to one of these masculines here. Let's see. Wow. What's the tea? Uh-oh, got evidence. What's the photo proof for the evidence? Getting evidence of what? What are we getting evidence of? Somebody getting evidence? Okay, they might be trying to catch her up and cheating or something like that. Somebody's trying to catch her up or something, trying to get some proof. Okay. Trash. throwing away, getting rid of. Somebody trying to get rid of some photo proof. They're trying to throw away something, discard something. Somebody got some evidence of this Empress maybe moving a little shaky, a little funny, or something like that. Uh-oh. What else? This is juicy gossip here. Who is this? A drama starter. Somebody, I told you, didn't I say she's full of chaos? She like drama and all the time. It's always something going on. The household is not peaceful. It's not harmless. She don't cook in the house. She don't clean. She don't take care of the kids. She don't check homework. She don't do nothing. She sit on her phone and be running on TikTok all the time. Sit your ass down. And then she's a drama starter. I feel like for a group of you, she mad because this damn emperor gone and trashed her. Threw her away. Okay. I feel like maybe these masculines are kind of finally seeing the light or who this feminine really is here. Okay. She's very manipulative here. Bankrupt. Okay. She's spending all the money for the house. Look, over the Four of Wands in reverse and bankrupt, past bills due. She done spent the rent money, the mortgage money. She out here shopping and wilding and doing other stuff with the money. And it's supposed to be taking care of the kids in the house, y'all. God dang. Okay. Look at this. Look, love affair. Sex fix. I told you. Didn't I tell you that? I told she was having a romantic love affair. Right, aberrant. Them the type of women that men be killing over. But you be like, bro, what? Somebody who gonna play in your face, sleep around, spend your money, sleep around on you. This who you want though. This who you run behind though. Like what? I told you with the photo proof about this secret love affair. Somebody then got tossed out. Somebody they got thrown away. Somebody got discarded here. They didn't took the money and cheated. I did this early, did we? I said, not you broke and cheating. Boy, stop it. You're broke and cheating. This one right here, she's a piece of work. But she might got that magical poom poom. Cause boy, these boy be running crazy over her. Like, what the hell? Yeah, tired of the drama. With drama starter and tired of the drama. Again, this Empress in reverse, she causes a lot of drama. She the one to be ready to go slash your tires, show up at your house, playing on your phone, calling your job. You know what I'm saying? She the messy one. That's her. Got tired of all of that. I feel like this masculine got tired of dealing with this drama. She always had him doing something, always in the middle of something. They like, would you just leave me alone or something like that? Yeah, destroyed. Yep, shattered, broken, fucked up. That's exactly what she did. Okay. Destroyed the connection, broke the connection here. This masculine done with her. They are tired. I can guarantee you they watching you because they think this masculine is going to come back to you. You ain't even looking forward. You not looking nowhere this person's way. I'm telling you, I already feel where it's going. This Empress here in reverse going to be sitting up here watching you, trying to look for you now. Because this masculine here is tired of the drama. They trashing them now. So now they mad. Now they feel some type of way. What? Now their money finna get cut off. Now the benefits are going to get cut off. This masculine's going to stop paying your phone bill now. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like this person, yeah, broke ass. What I told you, broke ass. I can't make it up, buttercup. I'm telling you. I got 3 more minutes on the clock. I'm telling you, this person, this feminine, they use him for their money. I got bankrupt and broke. They done drained this damn masculine dry. Wow. Drained him dry and cheating on you. Piece of work. Toxic. Yep, that's exactly what she is, ain't it? Toxic. Toxic relationship. Toxic, unhealthy. Toxic and broke. Yo. So this person, I feel like how this is attached to you, they allowed this relationship or this could be also, y'all, this could be this person's mom, this masculine's mother figure. This is a mother figure, a auntie, a mama, a baby mama or something like that. This masculine feels like they're obligated, you know what I'm saying, to take care of this woman here, right? But the longer that they stay in this overgiving type of energy here, the worse it gets. They losing money. They ain't got no more money no more. You said you don't want Anthony back, and he been with too many women. Period. With especially with the romantic love affair and the sex picture. That's crazy. Yeah, they wasted your time and played out. Came out together. Look, they wasted your time and they was played out. Staying stuck and stagnant is where they wanted to keep you. That's what was toxic about them here. Okay. I feel like the roles of how they felt of a relationship should operate, it was totally skewed. Okay. And no, it was played out the way that they saw relationships or the roles or something like that. And so this is why they feel obligated to take care of this damn mother figure here. She don't really care about this masculine. That's the sad thing about it. Maybe you could have seen this or maybe told them about, you know. Again, this is a mother figure. This could be this masculine's mama. Hell, baby mama, auntie. It's some type of feminine here. Yep, wasting time and then running. Yeah, you had to run. Okay, you was like, okay, I see it's no winning. I see if I'm up against this mother figure of yours, and it's gonna be between me and your mom. I know you're gonna choose your mama, or I know you're gonna already choose what you know what I'm saying. So you ran from this because you felt like this person wasn't going to stand up for you. This person wasn't going to. She had too much of this person's time, energy. You said you still running. Okay, hello. This person was taking too much of this person's time, energy. This person ain't got no time to be investing in somebody until he can create boundaries. Yeah, he need to create strong boundaries or something with this mother figure because she's going to continue on. Okay, she's going to continue like draining this person. You see, they ain't got no money already, where they could have been financially stable here. Look, talking shit about getting a room. Look, talking shit came out. So since you ran because you knew that this person was, some of y'all said he was a hoe, right? You said ain't no telling what that man got. He was having sex with everybody. That mean he was getting a room, wasn't he? Hotel, motel for pleasure and all that. You ran from somebody who liked to get rooms in hotels and motels. And they got the nerve to be talking shit about you because you walked away, because you ran. Who is this? Now, this is somebody that look, that person right here, they talking shit because you ran from them because they was a hoe. Why are they mad because you left? You pull back your energy? Who is it? This somebody different now. Hold on. They talking shit because you in a new beginning. So for a group of you, look at it. They talking shit because they mad. They see that you didn't moved on and you should be expecting a new beginning. They're mad. This is another energy that I feel like an ex that you ran from because they was reckless with getting rooms and stuff like that, and they were toxic and they were wasting your time. They wanted you to stay stuck while they played the field and to come back and wanted you to still be there. Jeanette said men and women. Okay, dang, say that. They jealous though. Some of them are mad and talking shit about your new beginning here. I mean, this person want to have men and women like, if that's what they want to do, why is they worried about you though? See, see, they ain't met nobody like you. You got that good energy, baby. That good energy. You got that good energy. They ain't never look. So I told you. I'm telling this mother figure, this baby mama married this person or got with this emperor for the money. I'm telling you, because he had a bad. I'm telling y'all. Yo, they married this damn woman and she done took him for everything he got. Now, if that ain't karma, if that's not karma, wow, guys, she done took him for that everything. Okay, what? She done took everything. And she want to be you. And she want to be an impersonator. So she wants to be like you, collective. What in the Jerry Springer face? Like, what in the wants to be like you, act like you, talk like you, dress like you. Okay, so they might have gotten the masculine. They had the money. So the fact that they're watching you, what is it about you that they still feel like this masculine still wants you. First of all, let's just put it out there. That's what it is. So she feel like if she could act like you, maybe change her style up, dress like you, or do something like that, she's hoping that the attention will come back to her because she feels this attention from this masculine slipping away. He was trying to unalive you for insurance policy. I had that reading a while back. Oh, I know exactly what you talking about, baby. You got somebody who want to be like you, and they married one of your exes for money. That's for a group of you. That's just on period right there. And then for another group of you, you got an ex that's salty, that's mad because you moved on and have a new beginning, and they're talking shit because you ran from them, and then you leveled up and continued on living your best life. And I do believe he speaks with both men. I had been getting that too with the DL card, the double life card. Oh yeah, heavily, heavily. Okay. Anytime somebody is overly sexualized or hypersexual, you're dealing with a masculine and got all these women all the time around them, you got to watch them. Did y'all hear about what happened with Neo? That's coming out. That's been coming out. Like, I don't know if y'all been hearing the rumors with Neo, because he's supposed to be living this poly life, right? This polyamorous life. He got like 4 girlfriends. Why one of the girlfriends then got mad and outed him and said that he be having gay orgies or something like that. That he's using the women as a cover up, as a beard. Yeah, she started to put him out there. Y'all ain't heard about that. Y'all got check. Look, baby, the veil is very thin at this time. The spirit ain't playing. They putting all the business out there. Not that girl that got mad. One of the girlfriends that got mad with him and said, yeah, used to be at Diddy freak offs and all that. I was like, ooh, putting that man out there business like that. So that goes to show, anytime a man is like that, they need all these women, they over sexualize. Something got to be wrong, because if one woman ain't enough, if 2 women ain't enough, if 3, okay, you gonna go to the next level. I'm just saying, if 1 ain't enough for you, damn, bro, 2 ain't enough, 3. If that's not enough, then you're going to go to something else. You need something else. You need more now, because you didn't got all of that. That's still the same to you. The second one feel like the third one. The fourth one feel like the first one. Now you want to go to something else. You know what I'm saying? This person like to put on the show. Oh, Rihanna head ass. Cause you put on quite a show. Really had me going. Now it's time to go. But it's over now. This person put it on thick when you left, baby. They was, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, begging. Said I'm back. Jodeci head is. Lord have mercy. Say that. I just can't take no more. They put it on thick, baby. I don't give a damn anymore, baby. He'll rather be in a woman butt than a vagina. Oh, y'all see this? This the tea right here. Everett putting that man our business all out there. I always thought that was weird too, because y'all heard about Ray J. Y'all seen the little Ray J out there with doing the videos with Shamar. Is it Shamar? And he talking about, he said something that was suspect. You know, talk about something. It feel the same. No, it don't. Talking some, don't that feel better than the vagina? Excuse me? They was looking at him like, bruh, suspect. Got fake friends popping out here. Look, the group of fake friends. I knew the level of influence was somewhere around here. I knew it. This person's being influenced by a group of fake friends that's really in competition with them. So this person listened to a group of friends to kind of curve you, ghost you. You know what I'm saying? Go cold on you. They were listening to a group of friends. This was a people pleaser. They like to please these group of friends or something like that. But these friends was fake. They don't even care about this person. They just didn't want this person to be better than them or have a better relationship with them. So they told them to play you to the left. Damn, y'all. That's crazy. You got friends like that, but give you bad advice. I'm just saying. They told them to curve you, baby. Cop block. I told you this fake friends was cop blocking. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? This group of friends were cop blocking. They said you was a good catch. They said, shit, let me get my turn in. Like, I could treat her right. I know what to do with it. That's too much for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? These were conversations that these men be having. And now they throwing it up in this ex's face now, right? Now they laughing at them because they done made them curve you and they actually listen. And yeah, the player got played. These fake friends played his ass. You the one actually listened to us, your dumb ass. I didn't think you was gonna listen to us. One of these friends, this group of friends that this ex had, they liked it you, they wanted you for themselves. This one was light brown skin, kind of like caramel complected, kind of a clean cut type of friend. I'm seeing this friend, it's the caramel, like kind of like the caramel light brown friend. This friend looked like they weigh about 170, 180. This friend, they could be from Midwest. This friend was like from Chicago or from like this person was from up north, like and also this person was more emotionally intelligent than this ex that you were dealing with. Okay, so one of these friend groups, they liked you for real. They slick want to slide in on behind the back door on real quick. I'm just being for real, like legit. Like that's why the cop block was. They was hoping that this ex of yours would actually listen, so they really wanted to date you themselves. One of these friends, y'all had good conversations. You and this friend, the friend I'm talking about, y'all sat here and talked for a while and had good conversation. You know what I'm saying? You might have looked at this friend, but you as a feminine, you wasn't looking at them like that. But this was a nice looking friend. This was the attractive friend. You seen that this person was attractive, but you didn't, cross no lines or nothing like that. That's that friend. They was digging you too. The vibes was there or something like that, but y'all didn't act on it due to y'all. I feel like maybe your loyalty, you had standards. You know what I'm saying? You don't play them games or something like that. But he played a little dirty game to get this man to back off you. Yeah, private relationship. Told them to keep you in a damn private relationship and go ahead and continue dating others. Yeah, that's what they told this damn ex or something like that. Keep her in the private, man. Keep her in the house. Keep her isolated. You know what I'm saying? Don't take her out with everybody else. Like they told this masculine here to put you in a private relationship while they continue to still be pretty single. Not that you didn't even know it or something like that. You didn't know. You was claiming this person helped hard. This person had you in a whole private relationship. You was like, what the fuck? Yeah. This person had you in a whole private relationship, baby. Bank failure came out again. This person ain't got a pot. I'm telling you. Bankrupt came out, broke ass came out, and bank failure came out. This person is broke. They had money when they was dealing with you. So that's why they thought they was better than you. Let's be honest. They felt like money gives them this type of status that they have options, okay? So you was dealing with one of those. They felt like, shit, I could get better. I could find another one of you, da-da-da-da. And they found one that married them for money and broke their ass. Literally. Bank failure, broke ass, bankrupt, everything. Okay? They found exactly what they was looking for. How about that? Okay? They were so concerned. I'm going to tell you, too, with the marrying for money, they were so concerned that you were the one, that you was the gold digger. They were so concerned that you was the one. The fake friends was telling them that you wanted to marry them for money. That's what it was. The fake friends was feeding them like, man, she just trying to come up on you, man. She's trying to get a piece of what you got, man. You need to protect yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for a group of you. Yeah, they played too much. They played too much, bro. You dusted their ass off. Look, dusted off. You stopped caring. You ignoring them. You dusted them off. You stop caring here. You ain't thinking about this person. You're not. I can't believe they really listened to this group of friends though. This person was very immature here with the fake apology. Some of them might have tried to apologize. You dusted their ass off. That apology was weak. Didn't I get apology up here at the beginning from the Empress in reverse in the Page of Cups and fake ass apology? Yeah, the same apology that they tried to give you, they had got from this damn feminine that did their ass wrong. You see how funny how the cycle is? Yeah. Look, That's you said buy, but buy all his cars from people's backyards. So working boy. Stop it, Everett. You are hilarious, girl. Walked away and never looked back. Thank goodness, Jonathan. Thank you. Yeah, somebody was fake. They tried to come back with a fake a little apology and you dusted it right on off and kept going. Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, I forgive you. Okay, bye. You still didn't give in to this person. Look, I said give in because they want to force you. Look at this shit. They will force you to be with them. You gonna be with me, goddamn. Oh, Ike and Tina head ass. You gonna be with me. This person wanna force you to be with them, baby. You gonna take this apology. This fake look. You gonna take this apology here. You know what I'm saying? Yo. You said he never apologized to me. He hiding from me. Oh, I got one of those too. I got one of those that's hiding because they embarrassed. It's okay. They probably watching my live on a fake account or something. I stopped caring, y'all. That's why I started going live. I used to think about that, like, I know you watching me. I don't want to go. Man, fuck that. I ain't finna let you keep me off my shit. You all right? A bugaboo. Yeah, somebody a bugaboo. Somebody is a bugaboo. Okay, who want to be a bugaboo? They want to force you to be in a. Some of y'all, this person begged y'all to be ready. Please, please, man. Like with bugaboo and force and fake apology, like they wanted to force you to give them another chance here. And they was going. Some of them they kept calling you until you had to block them. Some of y'all had to block this person all the way through. Y'all had to block them all the way to the email, baby. Y'all blocked them on social media, blocked them on the phone, blocked them on email. Look, they done caught an STD. Damn. You said yes, he took the insurance off the vehicle so I could leave. Wow. This person is burning like Usher. Usher burning. Let it burn. Okay, this person burning. I got caught a case. Okay, not caught a case. Yikes. Okay. Well, Everett said some people say he was crazy for leaving me and others said he did you a favor. Hey, as long as you got your freedom. Justin said I couldn't leave. Dang. Wow. That's crazy. That's a narcissist, boy. They were trying to trap you for real. And then they were burning. Somebody ain't got an STD or STI. A rash or something like that. Let's see. Tell me about the STD. You said you bought your own vehicle and left. I had to do that out of my marriage, Jonathan, with that narcissist. I did too. I had to go pawn my wedding ring. I'm gonna tell you, I had no help, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I had to do literally everything by myself. I had to pawn my wedding ring, get the money to put a down payment on the car and left. I had to sell my house. My auntie was a realtor. I had her help me, you know what I'm saying, get my house sold, or she, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he tried to get me put out the house. He tried to get me foreclosed in the house before I got it sold. Like, he was doing some, he didn't even want me to keep the house with the kids. That's how I know he's crazy. Why wouldn't you let the mother of your 3 children keep the house while you leave? Like, you messed up. It's your fault that y'all not together. Why don't you take responsibility? Or, oh, I forgot you was a narcissist. They don't believe in accountability. That would be too much like right. Okay. You said he did catch a disease, Albert. Oh, damn. Okay. So he the one Usher burning? Damn. God told you to, yep, save your money, baby. You got to have you a secret little stash with a damn narcissist. You had to plan your ways. Being with a narcissist, you can't just up and leave. You can't just up and leave with no damn narcissist. You have to literally plan. It might have took me 3 or 4 months before I could get out. You know what I mean? I had to plan it and play it smooth, play cordial, play cool. You know, walk around on eggshells so I could get up out of there. I had to do what I had to do. This person left me stranded. I'm with you, getting played, dodging bullets. Okay, you dodged a bullet about getting played. Congratulations, you got up out of there. You dodged a bullet from getting played by this person. This person would have possibly given you an STD if you would have allowed them to come back in. You dodged a bullet on that. Yeah, this person is manipulative. They lie. They like to control the narrative and the situation here. Yeah. Let's see. Wow. Let me see. You said years for you here? Okay. With divination abuse. Uh-oh. Now that tarot reading, spell work, and all of that, boo-boo. You dodged a bullet on that with that crazy tail. One of my baby daddies died and left a house. Oh wow, okay. The woman we're laughing at him talking about those junk ass vehicles, rust spots, screwdrivers holding the girl, bundled up ropes holding the hood down in the car. Girl, you funny. You are funny. That's where you're at now. Oh, okay, at one of your house. Okay. So the other one, so he don't know though, right? Because I really feel like this ex that you had to dodge, that you really had to run from, they were trying to do spell work on you. It's going back. The sin came in reverse because it's backfiring for a group of you. So this ex has been doing, they've been trying to get readings on you, spy on you, do spell work on you to kind of bind you. They want you to come back. In order for you to come back, they feel like they would have to take everything from you. They would have to snatch away your security and your stability so you don't have no money. So then you would come back to them, which they ain't got no money. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Oh, they want you to come back so you can continue paying? Oh, shoot. This person is crazy. That spell work ain't working. And they are, what I told you, they're watching you from fake accounts. You hurt their ego. You gave them a narcissistic injury. They are watching you from fake accounts. Okay. They keep trying to do spell work on your business, on your money. They don't want you to have no car. They don't want you to have no money. They don't want you to have nowhere to lay your head. Like, this person here don't want you to have nothing. They want you to literally be stripped down to nothing. This is a hater. Look, this is a damn hater, y'all. They hating because everything is falling apart for them in their life right now. But they can't hate you because of the decisions that they made in their life is causing them to fall apart. What kind of crap is that? Things are falling apart for them. Now they want to hate on you. They're watching you from fake accounts and they see you doing well. They see you doing good. They see you not affected. They trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to watch you from fake accounts to see if the spell work working. They're trying to see if you're going to post anything about you crying and sad and depressed this week. They love to see that. Okay? They love to see you post stuff like that. They'll be like, hell yeah, it's working. They'll be like, they think that it's working. The spell working. You know what I'm saying? This person is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Too tough. Police. Look, he is crazy. Watching you to see if you doing bad to them. This person ain't be in competition with you. They want you to be struggling like them. That's crazy. They don't want you to do better than them for a group of you, I'm hearing. Yeah, you didn't divorce this person. You rejected this person here. Wow. Some of them got child service issues. Child CPS or something like that. Issues or something like that. He doesn't know you living in the house. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I don't think he do. He shouldn't. You don't need to know. Because he'll try to ruin that. If he know where you stay, I can guarantee you he'll be trying to throw energy manipulation your way. If they know where you stay, that's why when I moved, I had to move in silence. When I moved, I had to move with no forwarded address. You couldn't know anywhere where I was at. He blocked you on Facebook and I blocked him on Messenger. Y'all funny. Jeanette said he going to jail, period. You going to jail? Look, they thought they hooked you. They thought that you were hooked. They thought that you weren't going nowhere. They thought that they did enough damage to you. They thought they did enough gaslighting to you. They thought that they did enough to you for you to stay hooked. And it did not work. It did not. You didn't stay put. Okay. Wow. You are. Look, and you get to enjoy the gossip. You get to watch shit go down in their life now. You get to have the popcorn. You get the last laugh. Okay. You get to have the last laugh and the gossip on them now. He been using your identity. Oh, I've been getting that heavy too through my readings, girl. Yeah, with the fraud, with the using your name. Yeah, I've been getting that heavy too. They've been getting caught up here. Oop, that's what he thought. Watching shit go down with arguments, physical fight. Okay, they fighting with whoever that they with girl fight. They got arguments here. Look, arguments, physical fight, war, competition here. Girl fight. You get to watch the shit go down because you ain't got nothing to do with it. I feel like. This girl, the women that they're dealing with, they all starting to fight and get into arguments here. Everything is again falling apart. Everything that they planned on, how they had everything positioned in place, is falling apart here. Everybody arguing with everybody now. Everybody fighting everybody now, baby. That's funny. Now somebody want to come back and kiss your ass or something like that. Now they want to come back. Okay, and kiss your ass. Come on, baby. Let me give you the flowers. Look, the flowers. Come on, baby. You know I was just playing. You know I was just playing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, y'all! I gotta get up out of here. This was a good live though. Let me see what else. Keeping a promise. I don't care nothing about keeping no damn promise. Burning evidence. This person want to burn some evidence about a promise that they kept. Somebody made a promise to do something against you, and they had to burn this evidence here. Wow. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so y'all in a space where you don't want to hear nothing this person got to say. This person's trying to plead their case to someone, and somebody's telling them they don't want to hear it. They're having to burn evidence here, y'all. But just listen to me. I got, and they're like, I don't want to hear that shit. That I don't care. They thought by keeping a promise to somebody, they promised somebody something. They promised somebody that they would get something if they did what they wanted them to do or something like that. It didn't fall through, so now they're having to burn evidence too. Look, what we got? Queen rising. Look, now they reflect. Look at it. They reflecting on you now. This gonna be it with the love triangle at the bottom. Look at this. Look, they're reflecting now. Look, this is gonna end the live. Look at it. Look at it. Queen rising. They looking at who they damn chose, baby. Look at you, the queen rising. Look at you. You in the spotlight. You doing your thing. Some of y'all are living large, if you will. Look at you. This you. You didn't step into your power. You didn't glowed up into the queen that you are. You know what I'm saying? You in the spotlight or something like that. You're sexy. You're confident now. You looking a lot different than what you did. Not this fool sitting up here looking at it like I had the queen rising the whole time, and I'm reflecting on why I chose this dusty ass third party that they had you in a love triangle with. They reflecting on it. They reflecting on they supposed to been up with you. They supposed to been in the limelight with you. And now they reflected that they chose doo-doo. they They reflecting, y'all. Look at this. Look at it. They are reflecting on their choices. Having multiple lovers, and look at where they are with those multiple lovers. Nothing's working out. Everybody then walked away from this person. Everybody who they chose have walked away. Like, this person is now reflecting. They thought people who were so real in their life, and especially the group of fake friends, like nobody cares about what they got going on no more. They could have been the man back then. They could have been the woman back then, or you know what I'm saying? They're not anymore. They're reflecting on their decision making because it didn't pan out the way that they wanted to. Hoes well, you know, like I say, hoes well. You want to goddamn be hoeing around. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hoeing around. That's what you get. You could have been up here with me legit. You could have been my king. You could have been on my side. You supposed to have been riding with me to the top. You know what I'm saying? Now they sit up here watching you from fake accounts, looking at you doing your thing, and they became one of your haters here. Okay? They became one of your haters. They're hating on you because they picked wrong. They're a bad picker. They picked wrong. You were the prize. This person chose a peon. I'm just saying. They chose a dusty, a dirty foot. Y'all know in Florida they call them dirty foots. In Louisiana, I think they call them dirty foots too. They didn't pick the damn somebody who sleep around, who don't have no morals, who don't have no ambition about themselves. Now, everybody who was dealing with this person in a third party situation, now that you've walked away, they're not basking in your energy any longer. So of course the third party is gonna fall away when you pull your energy away because they're not looking as appealing anymore. They don't look as attractive because they're not wearing your energy no more once you pull it away. So the third party is like, oh, you did look good. You don't look good no more, face ass. Yo, this is going to do it for it. Look, the player gets played at the end. They reflected. Look, that was the end. The player gets played, y'all. They reflecting on it. They reflected on how they thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they found out that it was fake as hell. Okay. Host well, guys. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for you live. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, guys. Go to the YouTube channel. I am open for personal readings. You can hit the link in the bio. Everything you need to know is in the description box below if you're on YouTube. Until then, guys, this was a good live. How y'all feeling? How y'all felt about it? That was a good live, y'all. Now I didn't learn how to do live. Now y'all can't get rid of me. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the next messages coming through here, guys. Until then, y'all have a good one. Peace and blessings to all the ones who are, giving support here. Also, if you're on Facebook, give me some stars if you like my content, guys. Okay. Love is for free. Just saying. Let me see how I get this. All right, guys. Peace and blessings. Bye. Mm, 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 mm.